What's up, everybody? What be going zone, man? It's your boy Q, aka Uncle Quan, man. Welcome to the channel, fam. Y'all pull up on your boy, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, man. Let's go to get into this thing tonight, man. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday night? Happy New Year, fam. Happy New Year to everybody out there, man. It is officially 2025. 2025 is about to be a fucking movie, chat. I can't wait for 2025, man. We got so many like video games coming out, so many good movies, and bro, it's about to be a good year, chat. It's gonna be a good year, man. So hey, Ice Bryce in year 3. I think Ice Bryce gonna come along, man. Like, look, it's gonna be a good year, man. It's gonna be a good year. I'm manifesting that in the air. Hope y'all had a smooth 2024. If it wasn't as smooth, man, I hope you bounce back even harder, you know what I'm saying, in 2025, man. But I ain't seen y'all since Sunday, man. Sunday I went live. I did a little live video on Sunday, man. It was our first live stream of the year for a game day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did no game day streams all season long, man. That obviously I had to work. If y'all been paying attention, I had to work either on Sunday or I went to the game. So that was my first time streaming live, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to get rid of that shit, but I had deleted the live because your boy was wilding. I ain't gonna hold you. I was wilding. So if you caught that, man, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate the support and the love as always, man. But chat, man, tonight's gonna be real smooth, man. I ain't really on no like, I don't even know how long this show gonna be. It's really just gonna be like a film review kind of show, man. I just want to kind of take a look at the film. I ain't really looked back at this game since Sunday. After Sunday, that was it. After I ain't even looked back at the game since. I ain't look at the highlights or nothing. So today we're gonna look at the film. We're gonna look at what went wrong. Obviously, we're gonna talk about the obvious, and we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, evaluation of offense and yada yada, right? But obviously, before y'all get into it, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It's going to be a smooth stream, just real chill shit. I might drop the link. Y'all just let me know in the chat. If y'all want to pull up, I'll drop the link. Otherwise, we just going to break down this film, man. It's going to be a real chill live. But yeah, man, last time I seen y'all was Sunday, bro. Sunday after the game. What did I do after the game, man? Shout out to Black Panther Podcast, man. Not Black Panther, Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. I was over there, man. Shout out to Q and them and Kendall. I was over there on their panel. You know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up with them, man. They off the chain, bro. They off the chain, man. If y'all are not subscribed to them, you wouldn't know, man. So make sure you subscribe to them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know Uncle Quan sent you. But yeah, man, I had a good little time on that panel, man. It was just a huge debate. Just a panel full of guys, obviously, that don't really agree with like having Bryce Young, yada yada. So, you know what I'm saying? I just went up there, shared my points and shit like that, man. And it was fun, man. It was fun. I had a good little time, man. Yeah, had one motherfucker getting a little bit too rowdy. I'm just like, all right, now, nigga, we can have a debate, bro. I'm all for that. I'm all for, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. But when it start to get disrespectful, when you start cutting niggas off and like you calling niggas out their name, I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, you doing too much. But if y'all caught that, man, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. But shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and get into the content, man. Again, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this thing, man. It's probably gonna be a real slow night. Like y'all real absent tonight. I don't know where the fuck niggas at tonight. It's New Year's and shit. Ain't nobody pulling up. Where y'all at, man? Pull up on your boy. Matt Mattel, man. What's going on, man? He said, about time you back. Hey, it's good to see you up in here, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Rashad Ali in the chat. What's going on, Rashad Ali? What's going on, baby? Good to see y'all up in here, man. Let's go ahead and get into the content. Let me pull up this. Let me pull up my screen with y'all. I'm gonna share the obvious, man. Obviously, Panthers are hurting. The Panthers are hurting, man. I could share the injury report with y'all. I could let y'all know who was out. Obviously, Shuba Hubbard, a big part of our offense, was out. Whole defense was fucked up. I mean, Josie Jewell was out. Who else was out? J.C. Horn was out. Wallace is out. I mean, we were literally just beat up all around, all across the board, man. But not trying to make excuses, just stating the obvious. That's it. Just stating the obvious. We obviously got our ass whooped 48-14. Y'all see the screen, man. We're going to compare the offensive stats, defensive stats, man. If you take a look at the screen, Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 20 more first downs than the Carolina Panthers, bro. Panthers only had 13 first downs the entire game. The entire game. I don't know if you can win a game like that, man, with 13 first downs. That's it. Defense gave up 33 first downs, man. You can't get off the field if you keep on giving up first downs, man. Through the air, we got 10 of those first downs. They got 17. Y'all take a look at the left. Baker Mayfield went crazy on our defense. Went crazy. 27 for 32, 359 yards in the air, 5 touchdowns. Also, obviously, we can't stop the run, y'all. We obviously that's no secret with the Carolina Panthers, man. 20 carries for 113. Obviously, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought Bucky Irvin was gonna do a lot more damage than that. But hey, 113, we'll take it. For as bad as this defense is, we'll take it. But I guess they didn't really need to carry the rock if if they succeeded in the air, man. But yeah, they had a hell of an offensive plan. They were really they played balanced, man. They were running, setting up play action all game long, man. That's all they were doing, just run, set up play action, run, play action, RPO here and there, yada yada. Now let's take a look at it more. On third down, they went 10 of 14. We went 10 of 9. I'm saying 2 of 9 on third down. Can't win like that, man. You can't win in this league only going 2 out of 9. Then if you take a look at the fourth down conversions, we tried to go for it on fourth, didn't get it. So if you're taking a look at these numbers don't look good, man. But what is the story behind these numbers? We're going to take a look at this film, and we're going to actually break it down, man. I'm going to skip the defense. Defense was cupcake. I ain't going to hold you. We playing with a whole bunch of practice squad people and journeymen and shit like that. So I didn't put too many high expectations on the defense. I knew the defense was going to struggle. Maybe not this bad, but like, hey, it is what it is, man. Can't expect too much from that personnel that we got on that defense. But this offense, we can definitely hold accountable. I want to see what went wrong. Now that we have the all 22, we can see the routes down the field and shit like that, man. We can see Bryce Young. What did he see when he was out there, man? And what went wrong? What went wrong with this offense? Why wouldn't we able to keep this game close like we have been recently? You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and pull up the film with y'all, man. We're just gonna break this thing down. It's gonna be a real chill stream, man. I might not even be up here long. It's gonna be up to y'all, man. If y'all want to come up to the panel or whatever, y'all want to talk y'all shit, I'll drop the link, man. Y'all just let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, we just chilling. We breaking down this film. I want to kind of leave this thing up for replay. Shout out to the replay game. So if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, come back and watch the stream, y'all can come back, watch this film and shit like that. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, man. Let me read the rest of these the comments. Again, y'all hit that like button, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Nick Tri-State, what's going on, baby? He in the building. He said hit that like button, share and subscribe. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. Tone from Two Fans in the Stands in the building, man. What's going on? He said, what's good, fellas? Ain't much, man. Happy New Year, man. It's good to see y'all up in here, man. Real chill stream tonight. It's going to be a real chill stream. I'm just breaking down this film. Again, if y'all want to pull up, just let me know. Just let me know. I ain't win on shit. Matt said, we didn't have no defense. None whatsoever, man. This defense was cupcake. It was cupcake as hell. It was real bad, man. Offensive line was hurt, too. That is a fact. I forgot to mention that, man. Offensive line was a little banged up, too. Obviously, Taylor Moton was out. That's one of our biggest offensive line pieces. He's been consistent with us for years now. He ain't missed a single game up until this year. So, shout out to T-Mo, man. Hope he get better. But, yeah, missing T-Mo and having people that don't usually get these reps in there, man, they was getting toe up. I think Bryce got sacked 5 times, man. Tom said, drop. Oh, say less, man. Say less. I'll drop the link, man. I ain't doing shit. I'm just sitting here breaking down this film. So Happy New Year, man. Right back at you, baby. Right back at you. We chilling, man. We are chilling tonight. We dropped this link. Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed though, man. I don't know if y'all noticed. I usually come on here with a little bit more energy, man. But look, last night was New Year's. You do the math. You do the math. Your boy ain't doing all that rah-rah shit today. We just chilling. I got to recover, fam. All right, let's go ahead and just skip to the offense. Obviously, defense is trash, not even worth breaking down. So let's just move on to the offense. Let's see what happened with this damn offense and Bryce Young. Can y'all believe, chat, that it is people out there that's blaming Bryce Young for losing this game? Look, I understand people had expectations for Bryce Young to carry the team. They wanted to see what he could do without Chuba Hubbard. Okay, cool. But they pinned this entire loss on Bryce Young. But I guess that's why we're here. We're going to take a look at it. Was this Bryce Young's fault? Let's see. Was it Bryce Young's fault? Did he miss open wide receivers? I mean, did he not take advantage of opportunities? Let's go ahead and take a look at this film, man. Okay, so the first offensive drive, obviously we know how this ended. It was really the point after this drive where shit started to hit the fan. So let's take a look at it, man. Let me check the panel real quick. Bring up my guy, two fans in the stands, man. What's going on, Tone? What's going on, man?
Man, what it is, what it ain't. You know me, a 6 of one hand, half a dozen other. Guess I
Yes,
call it
sir.
even.
It's good to
Yes,
see you
sir.
up in here, man. It's been a minute since I seen you up in here.
I know, man. No, I know. It's been a minute. Hey, listen, it's 5:15 in the morning where I'm at. So
Ooh.
you know me, I was just out here thugging and watching the college football playoff games, and I
Yes.
wasn't sleepy, so I was like, let me see what's going on YouTube, and I saw that you was live, so let me go and show my boy some love.
I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. It's good to see you up in here, man. Happy
Yeah,
New Year to you and your fam.
yeah. Happy New Year to you too, man.
Yes, sir, man. Let me bring up my guy, Nick Tri-State, man. What's going on, Nick Tri-State? Yeah. What's going on, Nick?
What up? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What you
What's
on?
goody?
Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you and your loved ones. What's good, Tony?
Appreciate that,
What's
man.
going on, Nick?
Happy New Year to you too, my G.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year to you as well, man.
How y'all doing?
Hey, just blessed to be
Good,
here, my brother.
good,
Just blessed to
Yeah,
man.
I
be
hear
here.
that, bro. I hear that.
But hey, what y'all think about this game this past Sunday? I know I'm a little late to the party. Everybody done had their discussions and shit like that on the
Nah,
game.
you
Everybody
good.
done respected. But hey, what happened? What went wrong? I know it's really people out there that's saying like Bryce Young was the one to blame for this game. So what are y'all
Of
opinions on this?
course.
Yeah, I don't think Bryce Young
Um,
had anything to do with 551 yards getting put up on us, dog. You feel
say,
me?
say it again. Say it again, Nick. Put
Hey,
it in the
they
back.
don't want to
I
hear that.
don't think. I
They
don't
don't want to
think.
hear
Yeah, I
that.
don't think. You feel me? Baker had as
Yeah.
many touchdowns as he had complete incompletions.
Facts, facts,
Facts.
man. That's crazy.
Big
He
If
put
fact.
five on our heads, bro. And
yeah, yeah.
if you take
Oh,
a look at this
five.
throw real quick, man, look at this throw. For one, I want to acknowledge the fact that Bryce Young is taking a lot more shots down the field, and that was one of the main criticisms with Bryce Young last year and earlier this year. They were saying he was too scared. They said he had a noodle arm and whatever they were saying about Bryce. Bryce has been taking more shots down the field, man, but people will refuse to acknowledge that. They'll sit here and think that I'm saying like, "Oh, Bryce is God" or some shit. Like, no, I'm just
Yeah,
simply acknowledging the fact that he stepped up, bro. Like his play on the
yeah.
field is better than what it was, and that's all we ask. Get better than what
Right.
you were, man. Like that's
But
we can work with that. You know what I'm saying?
let me pause you right there real quick, Quan, because
Yes, sir.
that very same throw that he hit Adam Thielen I'm sorry, that he hit Adam Thielen with right here was this very same play that he missed Adam Thielen in the week prior, which
Mm.
Bryce threw a good ball, but it went right through Adam Thielen's hand.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're
They
talking
came
about.
out,
No, I know exactly what you're
yeah,
talking about.
they
Yeah.
came out first play of this game, a shock play. You know what a shock play is?
Yep.
Just go
Yep.
right off the top, first play of the game, and he hit it right. So
On the money.
I was just on another podcast, and they was trying to basically make analytics and data facts, and
That's
I'm
all
telling
it
them
is.
that's analytics and data is not facts. You got to have statistics that you base your data and analytics off. Like
Yeah.
stats is the foundation, is the facts when you're talking football. So um I just want to put up a stat. I just want to mention a stat that
Okay.
I saw on Twitter yesterday. It says in Bryce 9 games since he's been benched, since he's came back, he has 2,050 yards, 15 TDs, 6 interceptions, 80.9 passing grade, which is seventh in the league, 24 big time throws, tied for first, and
Mm-hmm.
7.9% big time throw rate, which is
Mm-hmm.
top for first. These are stats. These are based off what he did on the field since he's been back, right? So I'm not, what when I don't, I'm not ever really trying to just defend Bryce. All I be trying to tell the people is it's not all Bryce's fault.
Right.
It's like they
Right.
want to hang everything on Bryce, like Bryce is the end all be all to everything, and that's just not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if you don't like him, cool. Just say you don't fuck with him. You don't like him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
But act don't act like you blind to what your eyes see right now. We ain't talking about last year. Last year was off the rails. He wasn't good last year.
Yeah.
Full stop. He wasn't good last year. The team as a whole wasn't good last year. He wasn't good the first two games of this year. Actually, he was a shell of himself. Okay, he got benched, came back, and since he's came back, he has been playing, in my opinion, like the quarterback I thought we was drafting first overall last year. That's all I'm saying. Like, people want to, try to make it seem like it's Bryce's fault or they had the offense on the field so long last week.
Yeah.
He didn't just have the offense on the field long. The offense. That's why I try to. It's the offense. You know what I'm saying? It's the offense.
Yeah.
Football is the ultimate team sport, man.
Yeah.
Football is the ultimate team sport, and people need to wrap their head around that and realize not 1 out of 11 controls a whole freaking team.
Mm-hmm.
And how can you feel as a quarterback when low key? Let's just be honest. Bryce Young probably looks at it, bro. You're fighting an uphill battle. You know for a fact going into every game, your defense is gonna allow 3, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So mentally, you're already fighting an uphill battle. Like, damn, we're gonna really have to put some points on just to win, just to be competitive. We're
Yeah,
gonna have to put points on a lot of points on the board,
yeah,
bro. I don't know if y'all
yeah.
know if the Falcons score 38 points on us, it'll
Oh,
be
that's
the most points ever a team has allowed in NFL history. Ever.
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 We
Ever.
That's
I'm like the
crazy
kid
to
in
think
Sam.
about
I'm
too,
like the
man.
kid in Sandlot right now. Forever.
And if I'm not mistaken,
Ever.
if they get like 200 something rushing yards, it's the most rushing yards
Yep.
ever allowed
Yep.
by a
Brother, we
team in
went we
NFL
went through
history.
a skid, bro.
Look,
We went
Bijan's
through a
staring too.
skid. We went through a skid against, mind you, not even great rushing teams. The Cowboys, the Bucks,
Mm-hmm.
the
Now
Cardinals,
the
and
the
then
Bucks are pretty good rushing. The
yeah,
Bucks are
but
pretty good
But
rushing.
they're
but
not. But when you look at the
right,
but when
yeah.
you look at the league, like you feel me, I think it
Yeah.
was a 4 game stretch in a row, which is basically a month of football where we allowed 200 yards on the ground consecutively.
Yeah, man. Look, that's
Consecutively,
that's pitiful.
You're
And
right.
two matter of fact, shout
yeah.
out to two fans in the stands. They
Dallas,
put up a graphic
Tampa,
where they showed
Arizona.
me.
I know all 3 of those teams
Yeah,
consecutively ran for 200.
yeah, and two fans in the stands, man. Shout out to two fans in the stands. They put up a graphic on one of their lives where they showed like every team that we gave up 200 plus to, and it was damn near like everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone,
If you look
bro.
at it, man.
If
And
But yeah,
every if a
but
team
look,
honestly,
if a team's trying to have a big day and they play the Panthers, they're in
oh
for
yeah,
luck. They're in
homecoming
yeah,
for
game,
luck.
man. Homecoming
yeah,
game, man. But hey,
Yeah.
Tone, you were preaching though, like, and that's I
Yeah,
think that was
facts.
not even I think like that's really been my main thing. Not even just with this year, but all of last year, this year. It's the fact that people try to hyper focus on one player and blame the entire lack of success
yes,
on one player. Like you
yes,
said, bro, if you don't like him, that's cool. That's okay. I understand if somebody just don't
yeah,
necessarily buy in or say hop on the Bryce train. That's cool. Say that. Just say that.
yeah,
You just don't fuck with him. But people will literally go to the end of the earth to try to convince you and your mama that Bryce Young is the one to blame for these losses. They'll pull out all type of stats. I mean, they pulling stats out the ass. It was one person earlier that was focusing solely on his QBR, and I was like, "What else has Bryce Young done? You
yeah,
talking about this
yeah,
QBR shit? What else
yeah,
has he done? Like, they just refuse to acknowledge the fact that he's at least improved. Like you say, hey, has Bryce improved? Nah, that nigga still trash. Like, well, you just being biased. You don't like him. Just say you
right.
don't like him. That's
Well,
fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that he brings
That's
up the
why.
QBR. I like he brings up
That's
that person
why.
brought up the
Oh,
QBR. Is he aware? Is he aware that 4 of last 5 Bryce games he's had at least a 62 QBR? That doesn't sound great, but guess what? Sam Darnold, who's the no doubt comeback player of the year, his QBR for the
Yeah.
season is 63. So 4 out of
yeah.
last 5 Bryce games, he's had a 62 QBR, and 2 of them I
But
think
check
were
this out.
80.
But check this out though, Nick. We got boat raced in Tampa. Boat
Mm-hmm.
race.
Yeah.
Bryce QBR was still 100.
Oh, you mean passer rating? His
I mean,
passer rating. His passer
yeah,
rating.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's pass rate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep, his passer
Yeah,
rating was
pass
so.
rate.
His last 2 games, he's had
Yeah,
at least 100 passer rating. His last 2 games.
yeah. But I'm just saying like there's so many different ways that you can look at the game of football, and you can
Totally. Yeah.
analyze players, you can analyze position groups, however you want to do it. My thing is, I try to be what do your eyes tell you? And when I say that,
They want to look
and
at
the
these stats,
response
man.
and the response I get sometimes, I'm like, okay, that lets me know how much of ball you really know. Are you more of a PFF watcher, or or ESPN, or do you really know what you watching when you're watching the game?
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
that that that's that's where I'm at with it. And so for me, because I know what I'm watching, what I'm seeing when I watch the game, I can honestly say, yeah, Bryce ain't where we want him to be. Of course not. But
Mhm.
by far, he's not where we want him to be. But is Bryce where he used to be? No, he's definitely
Right.
not there neither.
Right.
And and
Right.
and 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 people, whether you like him or not, if you honest about the game of football and what you see, then you have to be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I don't like the little motherfucker, but he doing all right right now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because
man.
I mean,
Right.
some people I respect because they say that they don't
Yeah.
sugarcoat. They be like,
Yeah.
I don't like my boy, but I can't lie. He doing all right right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, he's not playing like Zach Wilson was,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the Patriots and the
Yeah.
Jets.
And
Like
Josh Rosen and shit like that. Like,
yeah, he's not playing like now. If you want to compare last year to them, oh hell yeah, he stunk up the joint. But the
Yeah.
whole team, but the whole
Whole
team,
team,
not
bro.
just
Whole
from the
team.
from the team to the organization stunk up the joint. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
they'll be quick to say you making excuses for him. If you don't
Yeah.
acknowledge just Bryce, they'll say, "Oh nah, excuses, excuses,
Right.
excuses." No, like you just
Right.
said, Tone. It's about looking at the entire game of football. It's football, not
Hmm.
Bryce against what I'm saying, whatever team we playing. But they don't want to
Right.
listen to that, man. They want to hear Bryce was
Right.
ass, yada yada yada. And like you said, bro, if you just don't like him, cool. But it's been some people that
Yeah.
and I respect it. Like they just like, you know what, I'm just not bought in. But like, yeah, he has been playing better.
Yeah.
That and it's
but
obvious.
Yeah.
That is very obvious. That
I ain't
you know
mean
what
to
I'm
take
saying?
over your spot, Quan. My bad.
You said what?
I said I ain't mean to
no,
take over your spot. My bad.
but
No,
real quick,
you good. You good. I appreciate having you up here, my brother. But
real
yeah,
quick,
what's up,
Quan.
man?
I just really got to real quick just ask. So you're telling me that Bryce Young, since he's came back starting, he's tied for first in big time throws with Joe Burrow. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So what?
Right.
So let's really
These
dissect
are the
that.
stats. These are the
Yep.
stats that I saw on Twitter that was
Hmm.
pulled up as of yesterday, December 31st.
So
Mm-hmm.
what does that tell you, right? What I know what that tells me. That tells me when the chips are on the table, Bryce is delivering.
He
Because
is
a
Yeah.
big time throw in PFF, if
taking
I'm not mistaken, it's a third down conversion or it's at least a 15-yard completion.
Yeah.
If I'm
exactly. He's
not
A
taking
mistaken,
big
that's
a
how they
big
big
best he
time
throws,
throws.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
a big
So
time throw has always been looked at anything 20 plus yards.
or a third
That
down
that that's
conversion.
that's a throw downfield.
And he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
been doing
Or
that a
yeah,
lot,
or
man. A lot.
yeah, or
And
third
let's
down
really look at
conversion.
it, fellas. He's tied with Joe Burrow, a guy who's having the best statistical season for quarterbacks. And mind you, the last 3 games since he's had, they need all these games, bro. So Joe Burrow's delivering
Hmm.
and throwing big time throws all over the field because they need it. You feel me? So and he's up there with him since he came back, and that's nothing to sneeze at, bro. Like that's real
And
shit.
and think about the weapons that Bryce Young has versus the Joe Burrow, man. Like
Yeah,
give
like
Talk
Bryce
about
what?
Young
it.
and Jamar Chase,
Talk
man.
about it.
Like
Yeah, right.
Talk about it,
give
Quan.
Bryce Young a T. Higgins. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
My goodness.
Hold on. Edgar Salmingo had the perfect tweet the other day, and he took his time with this too. I can really appreciate him on that. Let me find it real quick. But what it basically said, like ever since Bryce has been in the league, right? Ever since he's been in the league, every receiver that has played with Bryce and since has left Bryce,
Oh, I know
their
what stat you're
stat
talking
Oh
about.
yeah,
There's
their
man.
yeah, it's
stat
like
has
19
been
catches
worse.
total. Yeah, it's like
Yes.
19. Yeah, if you combine Terrace Marshall, DJ Chark, Mingo,
They
the
hurting, man.
tight ends,
Yeah.
it's like nothing, bro. They're not
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing
DJ Chark.
anything. Yeah, shit, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
And that's
nothing.
crazy.
So I try to tell people like this year, the best two receivers right now on the team right now is two undrafted free agents. Adam Thielen, and
And
Jalen
Jalen
Coker.
Coker. Yep. Two
They are the
undrafted
two
guys.
That's
best
crazy.
receivers on the field. And I even mentioned, I mentioned, I think I was telling CJ this a couple weeks ago. I said, watch, when Jalen Coker get back on the field, he's going to be targeted more than XL. Just watch.
Yeah,
And
and
what
rightfully
happened?
so. Rightfully so.
And he was targeted more, has been targeted more since XL. I honestly believe that the wrist injury or whatever's going on with his wrist
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
hampering him. I wish they just go ahead and shut him down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you are allowing him to put a bad product on the field, which causing us as fans, podcasters, analysts, football people to probably wrongfully criticize him. But you can only
Mhm.
criticize and go off what you see on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right, but people don't want to.
That's
They
my
don't want to pay
thing.
attention to what's going on in the field. They want to look at all the numbers and stats, and they want to pick at the stats and prove their point that Bryce is a bust. And this is not bust level
Yeah.
football. If y'all are watching the same shit, I mean, I don't know if we just see it from two
Hmm.
different perspectives or what, but again, acknowledge the fact that he has improved, man. It might not be,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, top of the world elite. We might not be winning yet, but obviously coming into the league, we wasn't winning anyway with this roster, man. This was all about Bryce Young improving on the season, and that's exactly what they have done. They
Yeah.
improved Bryce Young.
Bro,
So
I was just on PPP channel, bro, and I said since week 8, since Bryce Young came back, his stats are better than everyone wants to talk about stats. Okay, his stats are better than CJ Stroud's. He has more yards, more completion
Facts.
percentage, and more
it has
touchdowns.
been better, man.
Facts.
It has been better.
Since
Facts.
he came back, he's been playing better football than CJ Stroud. Everyone wants to talk about, oh, CJ Stroud's winning. Yeah, CJ Stroud doesn't have the worst defense in the NFL the last decade.
Here's the thing. Excuse me. But here's how I pretty much put the yeah.
That's
That
a
was
scary
nasty.
sight right there.
Damn,
That's a
that was a
scary
good
sight
That
right there. Is
TE
that Vita
stunt.
Vea? Is that Vita Vea
No, that's not
coming in
Nah,
from
that's
VB.
not
That's
Seattle?
Vita.
Kalijah
Oh, I'm
Cansey.
about to
Vita
say
Vea.
that's some
That's
scary shit
Kalijah
right there. If that's
Cansey.
Vita Vea.
He lined up. He lined up as a defensive end on that
Yeah,
play, and they did a
Kansas
They
tight
did a
did
end.
a
stunt.
jab. That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry, not a tackle end stunt. Yeah, it was so nasty.
That
Robert
was.
Hunt
I ain't
missed
gonna
him on
hold you.
that
That
one.
was nice. That was.
Robert Hunt missed that one.
He did. He
Yeah,
did. But I mean, if you
yeah.
pay attention to this drive, it was literally pass, pass, pass. This whole drive was nothing but pass plays.
Abandon the run,
Try
yeah.
to
Okay,
make more way for the run.
don't hit play, Quan. Don't hit play. I'm gonna tell you why. Look at
Yeah.
that box. So you know the boxes. I ain't gotta tell you. There's
Mhm.
1, 2, 3,
That's a
4,
print.
5,
This is a
6,
pump formation
7.
though, bro. This is a pump formation.
No,
Oh, okay. No, okay,
what's the
yeah, no, I
point
got you.
formation?
No, the one that we were
The
just
one
looking
we
at
was
was a
just
pump
on.
formation.
Hold on, let me go
Okay,
back. Let me go back.
so Paul. Oh, okay, right there. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the linebacker, right? Of the block. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box. We already outman. You don't run when you got only 6-man protection against a 7-man box. That says pass
Mhm.
all day, twice on Sundays.
But I'm trying to figure out why did he go away from it though? I mean, like, my thing is you put a lot of
What do you
stress
mean?
on your quarterback. Like, there was no. So after the first drive, what worked with the first drive, in my opinion, they mixed it up. They went run, they
Yeah,
went dive in the middle. It wasn't pretty. They might
yeah,
have got like what 7 yards off of one carry, maybe 3 yards off another. But the fact is, they mixed up the play calling. They ran one, and
yeah.
they took a shot play, and then they ran again, and then you know what I'm saying, they set up the play action, and they set up the, you know what I'm saying, the pass game down the field by opening
Is
up the
this the
run.
first drive? Is this the first drive?
This is the second one. This is the second one when it's all pass.
Okay,
It's all
all
pass.
right.
But I don't know. I
Because
feel
I
like with
know.
us abandoning the run game, it stressed this
Pause it right.
offense a lot.
Pause it. Just pause it right there. Just pause it right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, what I see right here is 6 on 6, and what Todd Bowles is saying, my 6 right here will whip your 6.
Mhm.
You don't
That's
have no
basically what he's saying, yeah.
you don't have no
Basically,
max
yeah.
protection on here. I don't believe if I send my 6 that you can block all 6 with your 6, and that your quarterback will have time enough to get the ball out of his hand to complete the pass. So he did to Bryce this game what he did last game. What teams were trying to do when you talking about um I mean Steve Spagnuolo in KC, Lou Anaramo when they was in Cincinnati, these defense coordinators that like to blitz a lot.
Yeah,
What they're going to do, because the
Bo's
NFL is a
consistent, man.
copycat league. We always talk about that. The NFL is a copycat league. If they see one team have success doing something, they're going to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't think you can handle what they're doing up front, they're going to stack the box because they don't believe you have the weapons to beat them consistently downfield. You might get one or two, three plays down here, just like we did with Adam Thielen, but we couldn't do it consistently all game. And we didn't have our bell cow. We didn't have Chuba
Right.
Hubbard. Raheem Blackshear is not Chuba Hubbard. You know what I'm
Not even
saying?
close.
So
Let's
you think basically Todd Bowles just kind of scared Canales away from his game plan with the run game? He was just like, yeah, nah, we're not even
yeah.
going to touch
He
the run
was he was forcing forcing um he was forcing Dave Canales to beat you with the pass. You're gonna have to beat me with the pass because I'm gonna shut down your run game.
Yeah,
And
and
we're
you
gonna
look
see if
at it
you
right
can
now.
beat
Like
us.
this, look at the box
Yeah.
right now.
Look at that.
Look at the
That's a
box.
heavy box.
One,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 9 men in the box. So right there, that's cover one. That's cover
hmm
one. You got safety cheating over here to the right, where he should be in the middle of the field, cheating over here to the right. And I'm gonna tell you how this guy right here, no, go right, go no, not him.
right. Who?
8 with the 8 on the back of his jersey. With the
Mhm.
8. He's gonna blitz because the safety is coming over to pick up this receiver in the slot.
Yep, yep.
That's
Mhm.
why that safety is cheating over.
Man, he slipped.
Bro, run that back. Run that back. Look at the running back coming out the flat in the backfield, bro. He's wide open. Look at the tight end right there. Look at him at the bottom of the screen.
Okay,
Look at
but
him.
hold on, Nick.
Man,
Hold on.
JT
You have
was
to
wide,
remember.
man.
You have to remember. There's a progression that these quarterbacks have to
Yeah,
go through.
one,
He's
two, three.
looking to the right, and that running back is to the left. He don't see him.
No,
You
And he
you
rolled out to the right too.
but he also knows both those guys are right there in the middle of the field. His vision should still be he should be able to see that tight end out there that came out the flat.
no, Nick. That defeats the purpose of the progression. The progression is to go through your go through your
One,
Yeah.
progressions. Whoever
yep,
your number one receiver is on that play, if he's on the right side, you got to go through your
Pause it.
progressions.
Oh, go back, Quan. I'll tell you when to pause it.
yep.
I'll tell you when to pause it, Quan. Right now.
Where's he
Right.
looking?
He's looking
hmm
Where's
down the
he looking?
field. But
Yeah, he looked.
right now he should be looking right at that wide receiver right there. He's looking at him. Then his second
Hmm.
progression should be the next guy, which is 5 yards, and then he should be able to. When he sees him, he should be looking at that tight end right out the flat.
Him
But
slipping didn't
realistically,
help
he's
this
got to
play
see it
either,
right
bro.
there. He's got to see him right there.
Yeah,
Right away,
yeah.
you got to see him.
And
Right
then
there,
he
you should have
slipped
been
right here.
through it to him. Right there, you should have been through it to him. But he stumbled, which
He
is
slipped,
unfortunate.
yeah.
But he should have been through it to him right now.
Hmm.
Dang, man.
Hmm.
And you know
Should have
what?
been
I
out his
think what
hands.
happened right here. See, okay, so looking at it right now, what happened on this drop? I'm looking at Bryce. He dropped back and like literally at the top of his drop where he was trying to set his feet, he was trying to anticipate a throw just now. He was trying to let it rip. But because he stumbled, that threw him off, and he had to flush to his right because it's pressure coming. Once he flushed to
Hmm.
his right, he's still trying to go back to his first read. He's not even looking to his left. So this is just left alone.
That's
That's
dead. That's
unfortunate,
dead
man.
over there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
subtle slip just messed this whole play up.
But this is why I be trying to say to people like
That was still a good throw. I ain't gonna hold you.
because it hit XL in the hands. We can overly criticize each and every play, right? And but we also have to understand, like every single play is not going to be perfect. Every
Nah,
single completion is not going to be going to. Or it didn't hit him in the hand. I thought it hit him in the hand. Every completion is not going to be completed. But I do believe, and because I have seen it with my own eyes, when he do have time in the pocket, he will go through his progressions, and if he can, he will escape and he'll make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
Can he do it, and or do he do it every time? No, he doesn't do it every time. Can't do it every time. That's football. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
just football.
That's what
But
anybody, either the legends
right.
included, man. I seen Mahomes miss people wide open too. You know what I'm saying? I
And
seen
seeing
Tom Brady miss wide open
that's
people.
what
I've
some
seen
people act. Some people act like Bryce just can't miss a throw. Like he
man,
can't
every mistake
overthrow
he
or
makes
underthrow
is
somebody.
facts. Every mistake he makes is magnified because, like you said earlier, Tom, people just simply don't fuck with him. So, like, yeah, everything he do that he fuck up, they gon' make that shit headlines. One complete incomplete pass, they on his ass, man. But I understand where you coming from, though, Nick. Like, yeah, I get it, but there is a
Nick
process that you
Nick
do got to
left.
go
I
through
don't
as a
know what happened to
quarterback.
Nick.
We
Nick
don't know
left.
the progression. I mean, but hey, it is what
I
it is.
think Nick left, Quan.
Oh shit, I ain't even look. I ain't even peek. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you up there? My bad, Nick.
No, I
Oh,
had to take a phone call real quick. My fault. My fault.
You good?
okay.
But yeah, man, I just think that was just one of those plays where it was just unfortunate, man. It was just
Yeah, no,
a miss.
yeah. The
It's a
stumble, the
miss.
stumble really fucked it up because when you
Yeah,
stumble, what you're
Yeah.
looking at is the ground. You're like, oh shit, I'm trying to not get sacked at this point,
facts.
and you get all
Well, we didn't
frantic. It's
know.
like, yeah,
I didn't notice until like maybe like in the middle of the second quarter that it was raining.
It was
It
raining.
was raining. Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
know it was
raining
raining
pretty
either.
good that game. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Especially the
field was
first half. First half, it was coming
yeah,
down pretty well.
Look at that red
the
sky.
field was real slippery. He was slipping throughout the whole game. I wish he would have changed his cleats or something, put on longer spikes or something. But yeah, he was tripping I mean slipping a couple times throughout the whole game.
Yeah, this
But
drive was all
we
pass too, man. This was all pass. I ain't see not one run.
pause it right there. Pause right there.
Let me
Oh,
go back.
go right here, running back.
Right here.
So now you got looks like 11
Yeah,
personnel. You got one running back, one tight end. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including the running back. The running back is going to motion out. So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up front. So now
Damn, hold on,
they
Quan.
showing
I gotta take another phone call, Quan. I'll be backstage in
yeah,
like 45 seconds.
all right, do your thing, man. I
yeah.
got you.
So they showing a simulated pressure. So you don't know where the blitz gonna come from.
Right.
And you got Kalijah Cansey standing up. They're all standing up. Know where the blitz gonna come from, right? So now when the running back motions out of the backfield, now you 7 on 6. Now you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, they wasn't even showing their hand. They wouldn't even try to show their hand.
Now he motioned out the backfield.
I think that was supposed to be like a dump off, like it looked like a little screenplay.
Now I will say there are times where Bryce needs to get the ball out of his hand quicker on those screens. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like I would love to see him get the ball out. Like he should have been hit Mike Boone.
right
You
here.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right here.
Yeah, he's looking in that direction. Like hit him now. You know?
Yeah, and then that delay, that little. Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah.
He did it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he hesitated, man. He should have let it go. He had a chance to
But
just
still,
let it
Mike
go.
Bones should have caught that. He dropped that pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think he was like. It looked like Brass was trying to let it develop a little bit, but I think he could have let it go. I think he could have just let it go as soon as that thing was snapped.
When I look at it, look at how Robert Hunt and them let the defensive players come through. That supposed to have been a screen pass to Jadavion Sanders. Did you see the tight end turn
Mm,
around? That supposed to have been a screen
okay,
pass
okay. Let me go back.
Jadavion Sanders. Yeah.
Let me go back. That's a good point because I'm looking at where they pulling now. Yeah, that like it was a screen
Jadavion Sanders
pull
on
up
the
away.
left. He's right on the outside of Icky. Now he turns, flashes his chest.
Oh, it was blown. Okay, okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was
Hey, good
blown up.
spot. Good spot.
Look what Vita Vea is. Vita Vea is right in the passing lane.
Yeah, yeah,
Vita Vea
yeah.
right in the
That,
passing
yeah,
lane. Can't
it
get
just
him there.
wasn't there. It wasn't
Yeah,
there. Damn,
yeah.
that
That
was just
supposed to have
good
been a
pressure,
tight end
man.
screen.
That was good
That
pressure.
supposed to have been a
I
tight end
ain't even
screen.
peep that. That was yeah. I ain't even peep that at first.
Yeah.
AT had turned around. Yeah, he already that passing lane was stuffed, man.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That double clutch that he did just now. Okay, he was trying to get it to JT. It wasn't there. Then he went to his second, I guess,
And I
read.
think that's what caused him to throw a flag on the play because now you got legal
Yep.
men downfield
Yeah.
and Bryce was still holding the ball. So he needs to be a little bit more decisive when it comes to situations like that. I will
Yeah.
say that because I be in here screaming at the TV like, throw the damn ball, man. Yeah,
Facts, man. Facts. And that was his issue last year. He held the ball way too long, man. He created some of his own
yeah,
sacks too. He been doing a little
yeah.
bit better
But
with that this year. Look at this shit.
yes, he has. Thank you. I was just going to say that he has been a little better getting the ball out of his hand. Dave Canales has also said that, you know, that 2.7 second rule, like if
Yeah.
you don't,
Yeah.
don't get the ball out your hand within 2.7 seconds. If it's not there, scramble and try to
Check
create
down, yeah.
or do,
Check. Just hit
do
the check
something.
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
Tom Brady is Tom Brady. You know what,
Facts.
fellas? Like when I watch him, bro,
Hmm.
he knew he had that mental clock in his head, bro. He had it.
He
He
had
Hmm.
had
like
it set
extra
up.
pair
I
of
felt like
eyes,
when I
bro.
watched Tom Brady, bro, it was like
Pause right there.
mentally in
Pause
his
right there.
head.
Pause right there. Uh,
If
My
if
bad.
he knew
Yeah.
within 3 seconds
yes.
he didn't have it, he went immediately to his check down, no hesitation. And that's the smart thing to do. Don't force nothing. Just check
One,
it down.
two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There's 9 men in the box.
Nah,
You
facts.
got this is
They're forcing you to throw the ball.
this is 12 personnel with an extra offensive lineman. So they in a heavy
Yeah.
run scheme right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 8 blockers, and the running back would make 9.
Yeah.
And you got 9 in the box.
But
You should not. You
Somebody
should
getting
not.
loose. Yeah.
You should not run there.
I'll tell you one thing.
Mm.
I'm glad you're going through this,
Yeah, me
Quan,
too.
this
Me
all
too.
22, because looking at this now, looking at this type of footage, obviously
Don't
Dave
don't
Canales
hit
is
play,
looking
Quan.
at
Don't
it.
hit play. Don't hit play. Don't hit play.
Obviously
Don't hit
Dave
play.
Canales is looking
Go
at it
ahead,
too.
Nick.
There is no doubt in my mind they're gonna go after a wide receiver this offseason, a big time wide receiver,
They should.
because the only way to not to get teams out of this set is to get that dominant wide receiver outside.
Yeah,
Because
they
it's gonna
wasn't
Thank you,
force
threatened.
Nick.
They
teams to
wasn't
not
threatened
to
by the
not
pass.
load the box.
Right.
Thank you, Nick.
They
You
wasn't
just said
threatened,
a
man.
whole like people don't understand this. If I'm not afraid of you going over top of me, if I'm not afraid of you beating me 1-on-1 outside,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to come get your running back or your quarterback. Look, I want you to see the ball is on the 25-yard line. Where are the Tampa Bay linebackers?
Man,
On the 30,
How far are they? So how far are they from the line of scrimmage?
five.
about 5 yards.
Just 5 yards, bro.
Ready to trigger.
They are
Ready to trigger.
stacked, bro. They
Ready to
are
trigger.
not threatened at all by Panthers,
They're
man.
not threatening at all, dog.
And that's the thing. I
Not
was talking
threatening at
about that
all.
on the Black Panther podcast show, man. Talking about like how Bryce just need that true number one weapon, man. They was just saying like I'm making excuses. He need
Yeah.
everybody and their
But
mama
that's
to help him out.
bullshit.
And I'm
No,
like,
that's
bro,
bullshit. And let me tell you
it
why
is,
that's
it is,
bullshit.
Nick, it
Let me
is.
tell you why. Because the Bills went and got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Miami went and got Tyreek Hill for Tua Tagovailoa, even though they had Jalen Waddle and they drafted him.
Philly went to
Like,
get AJ Brown for her.
yeah, Philly went and got AJ Brown for Jalen Hurts. Like, we can keep going. Teams
Mm-hmm.
do that for quarterbacks. Like that's a real thing, bro. That tends to happen.
And my thing
So
is,
I
man,
will I will I
go
will
ahead,
say
Tom.
again, our best 2 wide receivers are undrafted free agent rookie and a 34-year-old undrafted wide receiver who is our wide receiver one. And I was telling people this a couple years ago. They argued me about no DJ Chark gonna be our wide receiver one.
He
I was like,
stinks.
what has DJ Chark showed you since he's been in the
Man,
league that he's gonna be wide receiver one?
man.
Because he made a Pro Bowl one time.
Yeah. And mind you, that was the year Blake Bortles went absolutely dummy, and Allen
Yes.
Robinson was his number one receiver. Not even
Thank you.
DJ
Facts.
Chark.
Hmm.
He was a
Facts.
pro.
About
He was a
Facts, Nick.
product. He was a product of all
2019,
the
right?
coverages rolling over to Allen
Yeah.
Robinson.
So they don't want to hear that. They don't
No,
want to hear when they always trying to compare Bryce to CJ Stroud. I'm
yeah,
like, do y'all not
They had
understand the
Dede
weapons?
Westbrook too. I'm pretty sure he was
I
a
like
wide
That's
receiver
night and day,
three in
bro.
Jacksonville.
do y'all not understand the weapons that CJ Stroud had last year? I'm not even
Not
talking
the
about this
same.
year. Let's just talk about last year with Tank Dell and Nico Collins. You know what I'm
Noah.
saying?
Yep. All
Did
them.
and Damian Pierce running the rock out the backfield. Like and I think they had Schultz, the tight end that
Yeah,
Hmm.
came from
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yep.
Like I'm like,
Dalton Schultz better
you
than
think
any tight end we have. He's better than any tight end we have. He's better than Jatavian
yes,
Sanders
that
right
that is
now, at
fact.
least.
But
Maybe not next
hey
year, but
Corn, I
right
wanna
now.
I wanna ask you this.
What's
Why
up?
why why do you think Dave Canales have gone away from the tight ends in the last 2 or 3 games? Because he hasn't really been targeting
He hasn't.
Jatavian, yeah.
JT or Tommy
Tommy,
Tremble.
yeah.
JT been real quiet since he came back in the lineup. I don't know why he ain't been targeting the tight ends, man. I have no idea.
And
No
I know
idea.
everyone's
That's
screaming, get a
crazy.
wide receiver. I want us to draft a tight end. I want us to draft Harold Fannin Jr. from
The
Bowling
only
Green.
reason I would disagree with that is because I like JT and I think he can be a dog, and I also like Tommy Tremble, and I think with
Yeah,
them being in
I
more
would
two
too.
tight end sets, I think we can be. I think they can be solid, bro. I think they can be real decent. I think JT can be. I think he can be up there with like the Porters and shit like that, man. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know.
He
Tell
got
me,
all the talent in
Hmm.
the world, bro. He
but
has all. That's not wild to
he's
say. He
young.
has a
You know what
bunch
I'm
of
saying?
But
talent. He has a boatload of talent.
And
I'm
I
plus,
not.
just
I'm
think the
not.
thought of him and Harold Fannin in a two tight end set, they would chew up the middle of the field, bro. Oh my god,
I
they would
mean,
just the
how
middle of the field. They would kill the middle of the field.
I went back the other day and watched a couple highlights of Hal Fanning from Bowling Green. He's had an outstanding year as a tight end at Bowling Green, and but I always tell people competition matters. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Go look at what he did to
Competition
Penn
matters.
State. 8 for 145, brother.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He did. He did. He
Go.
did.
Did you see? Did you see his
Eight
bowl
for,
game stats? 17 catches, 213 yards. They know they're
yeah, I
yeah,
throwing him
saw
the
that.
ball. He's still eating
did you
that
17 catches?
for
Yeah, he had
213
17
yards.
catches for
Quan.
200 some
Damn,
yards.
Hey, and Quan,
Yeah.
they know he's
Yeah,
getting.
17.
That's
he
when you
did.
know you're nice. When teams are
Yeah.
designed to stop you and you're still eating.
That is
They went into that
But
game, circled Harold Fannin saying, we need to stop him. And he still got
hey,
17 for 213.
hey Nick,
That's
but
when
let
you
me
know
ask you
you're nice.
let
That's
me
damn.
how.
ask you this, Nick, and
Mhm,
this let's take free agency out the picture. Let's just focus solely on the draft, right? We just
mhm,
say we ain't even hit free agency yet.
mhm.
What round would you draft Harold Fanning?
I think he's a bona fide second rounder. He's not going to be past the second round.
So you would draft him instead of drafting a defensive player?
No, I would draft a defensive player in the first round, and judging by the draft board and how the draft board looks, depending on how it looks, if Harold Fannon's
Hmm.
there, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like if we went
Hmm.
Mason Graham or Abdul Carter in the first round and then got Harold Fannin in the second round, I would be ecstatic.
Shit, they better go
Ecstatic.
get some damn secondary after that, man.
After that, yeah, after that, I'm going to get a.
We
If we
hurting.
get Mason Graham and then Fannin, I'm thinking third round we got to go edge rusher, which Kyle Kernard or Josiah Stewart will probably be there, and then you got to go DB in the fourth, and then you got
Hey,
three fifth
don't.
rounders. You can do a lot of things in the
Yeah,
fifth round because this is a deep draft. You can definitely get a couple good secondary guys in the fifth round.
yeah. I just I honestly believe when you look at where we stand statistically on the defense, all the injuries that we've dealt with, you know, we've been screaming corner for the past 3 or 4 years, CJ and I. You know what I'm saying? We still have never done anything to address the corner position outside of JC Horn. All right. It's
Nope,
always been a
nope,
who's who
nope.
of corners to come in.
There's
You
got to be
know,
someone. We have to throw some money at a corner. I think if we spend money
until
in free agency, it's going to be at corner this year.
yeah, until this year, we never really tackled the issue of getting Derrick Brown another tackle opposite of him.
Hmm.
Then we get H. Robinson this year. Derrick Brown gets hurt the first game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think we still need to add more talent to that because I'm all about the trenches. I'm
Hmm.
always about building from the
That's
inside
a
out.
and that's the
You know
right
what
way to
I'm
look
saying?
at it, Tone. That's the right way to
So
look at it.
just like we spent the money last year on the offensive guards, which has paid dividends for us this year.
Yep. Do it on the
I
defensive
think we
side
need
this
to do
year.
the opposite on the opposite
Yep.
side of the ball,
Talk
on the
that
opposite side
talk,
of the
Tony.
ball,
Yes,
and
sir.
we need to start from defensive tackles to the linebackers, then to the secondary.
I agree. I agree. You got to
I
build
Yeah,
that
wholeheartedly agree with you,
position.
Tony. I'd love it, and you know what? I would love to see that come to fruition in the fact that
yeah,
Dan Morgan takes that approach where like he accepts the fact that okay, last year we were bad. All right, we got to help our quarterback, which they did. They spent $150 on the
mhm,
interior of the line. Now, if they go into this year and they start rebeefing the front seven, I know we got something going. And I know Dan Morgan's looking at it the right way if we do that. I
yeah.
would love like
And don't
Aleem McNeil's going to be a free agent, big boy from Detroit. If we threw him
yeah,
some
Detroit.
money, ooh, I'd love that.
Didn't he? But didn't Aleem McNeil? Isn't he hurt right now?
Yeah, he
Did he
tore
just
his
get hurt a couple
ACL.
weeks ago?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
Which
yeah. See
honestly
that,
could be a benefit because he might have to take less money now.
but hold on. But here's the thing about that though, Nick. If he just tore his ACL
Yeah,
like
he's
two,
out.
3 weeks
Yeah,
ago, that
fuck, he did tore
that
his
that would mean like
ACL. That's right. Yeah,
November or
he's
something like
out.
that.
Oh, you're gonna be
Yeah,
another
he's
year.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he's
he
out.
he he
Yeah,
does
he's out for a
he does
while.
nothing for you to start of the
Yep.
year.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah,
We can't look at him then.
yeah.
We got to look
But you
at
know what?
corner in free agency, bro.
If the Panthers stick with the 3-4 defense, and I'm not talking about sticking with Ivero, because you could bring in another defense coordinator that runs a 3-4 like Robert Saleh. Even though he ran the 4-3 in New York, I believe that was
He
a
ran a
3-4 that
he,
he ran in San Francisco.
he did run a.
Hey,
I was just
hold
about
on,
to say
real
that,
quick,
Tony. He
guys.
did
Hold
run
on.
a
Let me
three
read
four
this
in San
money real
Francisco.
quick. Shout out to Eternal
Mhm.
252, man. Appreciate that super chat, man. He said I'm
Going on-
taking Mike Green, Will Johnson. Okay, he
Well,
said he's taking Mike
Will
Green.
Johnson.
I
Will
appreciate
Johnson would have
that
to be a
super
Who's
chat.
Mike
first
Green?
rounder. Mike Green's the edge rusher from Marshall. He's a beast.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Oh,
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who
yeah,
he
I
is.
don't know who he is, but Will Johnson is the truth.
He never allowed a touchdown in his college career ever.
Yeah,
He's
he got
Oh
locked
yeah, I
he
up.
saw
got
those
hurt.
stats. I just saw that too.
He got hurt early on in Michigan this year and has been out the rest of the season. So I'm pretty sure he'll be ready when off season things, start happening like training and but before the draft. Let me say that. I believe he'll be ready before the draft. But see, that's somebody that you could put opposite of JC Horn. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But the
absolutely,
thing is, you
absolutely.
have to decide, do you want to go a shutdown corner or on that defensive line? Me personally, if like I said, if we're gonna stick with that 3-4, and I wish that we brought in another defensive coordinator that runs a 3-4 and understand the true value of having the true nose tackle, because I know we like Mason Graham. Mason Graham is more of a three technique, but his running mate Kenneth Grant
Is a
is a hell of a
unit.
nose tackle.
He's a
He
unit
is.
of
You can take
he
him
is a
anywhere.
Yeah.
Facts.
mammoth-sized human
And
being, bro.
hey, quick feet, strong. He can rush the passer.
That is a
You know what I'm
large
saying?
man.
He could take up double teams. He can help in the run game. So I've always said, and I've always tried to tell people, the strength of a 3-4 defense starts with your nose tackle and whoever your on
Yeah,
ball linebacker is, who's
absolutely,
your middle linebacker. So
absolutely.
yeah, if you don't have those two things, that defense is gonna be suspect.
Hey, what y'all think about this? So this was on second down, man. After the first play, that little dive up the middle with Black Sheep, I think we got maybe like 3 or 4 yards off of that. The second play we went to this shit. First of all, I don't know who was number 28, y'all. Who was number 28?
I think that's Velus Jones.
Yeah, that's Vetus Jones.
Okay,
We
okay.
just
So,
brought up we just brought him up from the practice squad. Um,
oh
he
man,
played
He
wide
ain't
receiver.
shit. He ain't
He
shit.
played yeah, he played wide receiver at Tennessee.
Come on.
He got horrible hands, so they converted him to running back. So he's supposed to be a quote unquote Cordell Patterson.
this shit pitiful. So I saw this on second down, and I really thought this play set us back on this drive real bad, man. Handing the ball off
Mhm.
behind the line of scrimmage. Obviously, you already in the gun. Then he handed off even further back behind him, man. So
But hold on, he ran the orbit. He
yeah,
ran the
this shit
orbit.
was bad, man. This was
He didn't
bad.
even do he didn't even run a jet motion across. he ran behind the quarterback. I mean, that's what the play called
That
for.
is a
I'm not saying
horrible
he did
play
that.
call, bro.
I don't
That is
like
a
this
Yeah,
play,
horrible
man.
play
This was
call.
on
yeah.
second down, bro. This was on second down. This something you call after you get a couple first downs. Maybe you want to play around with it on first, after you get a first set of downs. But
Like
that was,
20 number 27 was unblocked.
yeah,
He was not
waiting on him.
accounted for. He wasn't accounted for whatsoever.
Facts. Hold on, let me
Okay,
go back to it.
go back to that play. No, go back to that play that you just had right there. Pause it right there.
Mhm.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7-man front, 7 men in the box. You got one, two, three, four, five, six, plus the running back, 7-man protection. Did anybody motion out?
Let's see.
But look, like I said, look,
Yeah,
pause it right there. Look how the linebackers, man, are playing close to the line of scrimmage. Like
yeah,
you got
yeah.
you got two linebackers and you got two safeties. I mean, a safety in the corner playing within 5 to 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, dog.
I knew they wasn't scared of us when they played single high the whole game. I was like, yeah, they don't
Yes,
respect us. They
thank
do
you.
not respect us at all.
Thank you. Thank you. Because they don't believe we have a receiver
Hmm.
that is bad enough to win a one-on-one situations on the outside. Because that's how you attack a single high coverage. You
Right,
attack the
right,
outside. You don't
right.
go down the seam. You don't go across the middle. You attack the outside because that's where all the grass is at. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
And catch
They
up to
don't
that.
believe we have a receiver that can consistently beat them over the top. Just like when we did that when Tom Brady was in Tampa, and we would do that to Tampa Bay, he would always hit
Mike
Mike
Evans.
every single time we went to single high. He would hit Mike. Now that was a bad
This
throw
was
on
on
Bryce right
Bryce,
there.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
off the
that was
back
on
foot
Bryce
too.
right there, completely, 100%.
He had JT as well over the middle.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at where he was looking. He was looking for that shot play. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
was. Yeah,
He was looking for that shot play, but he
I
definitely
thought he made the
underthrew.
right read,
Um,
man. But yeah,
yeah,
nah.
he definitely underthrew him right there.
Yeah, this wasn't it. I mean, it was good blitz. It was a good blitz. The only thing with Bryce, man, one thing I still to this day not really a fan of is his drop back, man. He do like this little back pedal drop back. I get it. He trying to see the line over the line or whatever reason he
That
do that. But that back
that's
pedal
a
drop,
old.
it sets
That's
you back, man. Because
yeah.
like you gotta when you getting pressured and you still in your back pedal like that, you gotta hurry up and set your feet, or you're gonna make like these weird off platform throws. And that's what happened right here. He threw off his back foot when he was still backpedaling, and that ball lost a
And
lot of gas, man. He couldn't even
that's
touch
a
his throw.
that's an old school classic drop back. Back in the days, they
Mm,
didn't drop back um side to side. You know what I'm saying? Where they
yeah.
was left and the right hand. They dropped back just like they are backpedaling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I thought that Dave Canales was getting him out of.
I
Cause
did too.
throughout training camp, you saw on the video, because I know CJ was at training camp every day. You seen him working on that. So to me, it looks like he's reverting back to what he's comfortable with and what he knows. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm under the assumption, I could be wrong, but I'm under the assumption that Dave Canales may be okay with that as long as he's doing everything else that he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, facts. Real quick, man. Hey, shout out to my guy Eternal once again, man. Yes, sir. He said Canales lied, said good luck running on that front seven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
man. Facts. Shout out to Eternal, man. I appreciate
That
that.
was
Go ahead, Tone.
yeah. No, I was saying that's the thing, because every team that we gonna face, well, we only got one game left against Atlanta. We're gonna see the same thing from Atlanta. We're gonna see a lot of single high safety because
Yep.
Jesse Bates is probably
Yep.
the best in the league right now that does it. You know, they're gonna drop down Justin Simmons a little bit. You know what I mean? And they're gonna rush, 6 or 7 and try to put pressure because they know we don't have no running game right now. Chuba's done for the year. They don't have no
I
belief that
want
we can beat
I
them.
want Bryce
Huh?
to throw the ball 50 times, Tone and Quan. I want him to throw the ball 50 times this game, bro. Air it the fuck out, bro.
Why
Fuck it.
not though, Nick? Why
Right?
not?
Yeah, just
Why
throw
not?
Yeah.
just I want to see like 8 deep balls. No hesitation. Just launch it, Bryce. Fuck it. Just
Hey,
launch it.
air that bitch out. Yeah, I feel you.
We
Facts.
ain't got nothing to
I
lose
feel
at
you.
this point. Fuck it.
Word
Let it
two.
go. Let
Let
it
it
go. I
go.
ain't mad at that, Nick. I ain't mad at it.
So, Quan,
Empty the
let me
whole
ask you a
clip.
question real quick.
Empty the whole
What's
clip,
up?
man.
Do you think Bryce will be our quarterback next year? Do you think he's done
We
enough
think.
or shown
We
enough?
know. We
And
know.
do you think he's shown enough to be the quarterback next year?
So just like I was telling Black Panther podcast, man, shout out to them. Just like I was telling them, regardless of what I think as a fan, it don't even matter. He
Right.
is going to be the quarterback next year, like him or not. That's literally the guy that
Yeah.
they're rolling with. That's their guy. Tepper told us that's their guy. I mean, Canales is building chemistry with him. He's getting comfortable with him. So like, I don't see the Panthers just moving on from Bryce Young. It wouldn't really make much sense. I mean, logically speaking, it just wouldn't really make sense to move off of Bryce Young right now. Now, after year three, let's say year three, he put up like, I don't know, 2K passing yards still, or barely get the 3K, and we still losing,
Right.
then I think we can really get into the conversation about, okay, maybe we can start looking at other quarterbacks. But right now,
Right.
nah, Bryce is the guy for next year. They're going to give him year three. This is still his team. They're
Yeah.
going to start him out year three, man. It's going to be up to Bryce to keep his job. I mean, I think that's how it's going to go.
Yeah. But do you also think though, in order for him to have success, and I think this is with any quarterback in the league nowadays, so especially if you want them to be successful, you have to surround them with weapons. And like I said,
Yeah,
right now, our only two best weapons that we have in the passing game is Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker.
that's it.
And Jalen Coker is an undrafted free agent. Now I'm not saying that to try to shit on him because I love him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like Jalen Coker is the reason why we don't have Terrence Marshall Jr. and Jonathan Mingo anymore. You know, and
right,
if we keep it in the buck, you know what I
fact,
mean? Like he's better than both of those receivers, and we drafted them in the second round.
mm-hmm,
How real is that?
mm-hmm.
You know? But I just feel like if you really want to maximize him and see exactly what he can do, you're going to have to get some weapons around him, or at least a true number one wide receiver that defensive coordinators have to scheme for. I mentioned T.
Yeah.
Higgins, and I know a few people say, well, T. Higgins, he stays injured and stuff like that. I mean, I know he
Man,
missed some games here and there, but T. Higgins is a wide receiver you got the game plan for. T. Higgins is the one that you ain't gonna necessarily um run cover one and just leave him
exactly,
man up
exactly,
and don't think he's not gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
you have to give defenses something to be scared of. And right now we don't have
We
any
don't got nothing.
receivers that
So once
are
they
deep
take
that
out Adam
defenses.
Thielen, that's it, man. Once they
Yeah,
focus in on Thielen, that's it.
that's it. Like I don't know what XL is going to blossom into. Like me personally, I was never a fan of XL. Especially picking him. Where we picked him at because he wasn't my top three receivers.
Mm.
I've said this. Since day one, it was Lad McConkey, Keon Coleman, and Ricky Pearsall. Those were my top three wide receivers.
God damn, that throw was
Picking
nice. But yeah, I didn't see Xavier Leggett being.
through the Adam Thielen.
Oh my
Yeah,
bad, you
this is
went out.
just how
You
he
went
do
out.
the Adam Thielen right here.
You was breaking up a little bit, Tom.
Who me?
Yeah, you was breaking up just a little bit.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all 3 wide receivers. I'd love to know who rating them. Obviously, one being your who you want most, and then 2 and 3. DK Metcalf, Garrett Wilson, T Higgins. How would y'all rank that? How in y'all opinion? Quan, I'd love to hear your input first.
Sheesh, bro. I mean,
Mm,
hell, if we could get either one of them, shit.
yeah.
But
But if
ranking
you
wise,
dealer's
man,
choice, if you had a choice, bro, who would you want out of
yeah,
those three?
ranking wise, and this might be biased as a Clemson fan, man, but I've been wanting T. Higgins for a while. Even last year, you know what I'm saying? In last year's draft, I wanted T. Higgins, man. I wanted T. Higgins from the start. But
Mhm.
yeah, T. Higgins, and then I'm gonna go DK. Well, no, I'm gonna say T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's younger, faster. I feel like, and he could give Bryce Young that weapon over top, obviously. Now with DK, I only rank DK last because of his attitude. I'm not even gonna hold you. DK got he a crash out, man.
Yeah.
Crash out, and I
Yeah.
think that could be a lot of trouble
He'll
with this
crash out
team,
for
man.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Bryce Young is
He give me Dennis Rodman vibes
right, right.
real bad.
Right, real.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already hitting his own, like hitting his own teammates with helmets and shit. Like, I don't think I want those issues on the team. Yeah, he's talented,
Nah.
man. He is talented, but I don't think it's really worth, you know what I'm saying, putting the locker room through that type of, you know what I'm saying, that type of issue, you know. But that's
That's
just
a
me.
cancer waiting to happen.
Yeah. And I think the locker room, they finally getting comfortable with each other. They developing chemistry, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody rallying around Bryce. I saw a video recently
Mm-hmm.
on this little cart talk, like with the little when they in the golf cart talking and stuff. Bryce Young was out there. He was on the cart, and man, like everybody around the facility, man, everybody and their moms, they was saying hey to Bryce. They was yelling out his name and stuff, and that just let me know like this team, this organization is definitely rallying around Bryce, man. And with that being said, I don't think you bringing in somebody like a diva receiver like Metcalf is gonna really help because if he not
Yeah.
satisfied, that's gonna cause some drama, and then this is gonna throw off the chemistry with this. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know with DK, but
I
let me know
like
what you think, man.
now my three
What's going on, CJ? Happy
that
New
dude,
Year to
yeah.
you and your fam, man. Good to see you up in here.
Happy
Go
New
ahead,
Year,
Sean.
cuz I already done said Happy New Year to that motherfucker, so it's all good. But no, I'm gonna say T. Higgins number one because I know he'll be a free agent next year. I know he's going to get up out of Cincinnati, so I know for sure that he'll be available. Garrett Wilson. I know there's rumors, talking about him and Aaron Rodgers beefing. He may want out, but this and that, but he's still on a rookie contract, so
Mhm.
um, New York may not let him go. You know what I'm saying? He
That's
may
a
not
good
be
point.
up.
Yeah,
He's definitely not a free agent. So you would have to get him in the trade. You know what I'm saying? And I will put DK Metcalf third for the same reasons that you just mentioned, Quan, that we talked about. Like I like his talent, but the attitude, the on field problems, like yeah, that's not something that I'm trying to build around
yeah,
my young quarterback, or that's not even a part of the culture that they're trying to establish in Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I agree, man. I agree. Let me
I
see.
think DK's intriguing though because of the Canales
Oh, the Canales connection.
background,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
and I know
that's true. That's
and
true.
I know and that's definitely true about DK. But you know what? When I think of DK, you know who I also think of? I think of Steve Smith, guys. Steve Smith wasn't all that
He
either.
was feisty as hell,
He was
man.
over here knocking his own teammates out in practice.
He
Remember,
was. That is true.
He broke what's his
That's
name's
big
jaw.
facts. That's big
So I
facts.
feel like also even if we got DK, I feel like someone like Steve Smith would actually be a good. I think if DK came on this team, bro, oh my god, that would
Oh,
be.
man. If
Oh
he's
So
on the
my
campus, he's
god,
you
easily
think
gonna get
Steve
his best
to
numbers.
the play be his role model?
yeah, yep. And I
Yeah.
think Steve
Hell
would
yeah.
tell him straight up,
Gotcha.
listen, bro,
Two peas
I
in a
ended my
pod. Yeah.
career top 10 in receiving yards all time, but I think even Steve Smith would agree. Naturally gifted, DK is one of the most naturally gifted wide receivers that's
Yeah.
gotten drafted in the last 10 years, bro. Like we're talking just God given freak athlete ability. He's a freak, bro. That's
Yeah.
just the only way to put it, bro. He's a
Mm-hmm.
athletic freak. But
He is, man.
I think you're right, Quan. I'll take any of them.
Hold on. Stop.
I'll take
Hold
any of
on.
them.
Oh,
Do you see Bryce how he threw this ball from the opposite hash mark, from the opposite
yeah.
side of the field to Adam
Yeah.
Thielen?
Oh, let me go
Yeah.
back. Go back a little bit.
He's not. He doesn't have as weak of an arm as people think, bro.
That's
That
what
ball
I was
comes in.
saying last year,
That
Nick. I was
comes
saying
in
that
with
shit
some
last year. I was like,
velocity,
yo,
bro. He got good velocity on his throws.
yeah, we like my thing is, man, I saw it in college. Him and Jameson Williams, man, like they had a hell of a connection because Bryce was able to get it to him. He had a hell of an arm, man. And
The
coming
only
into the league when people was questioning his arm strength, I was like, brother, he got the strength. He might be struggling with his deep accuracy right now, but he can definitely lay it out there. He can definitely lay it out there. I'm glad it's
see.
on
I
display
think
now.
the thing that me and CJ was always talking about because the conversation was always comparing Bryce to CJ Stroud, and what we said was his arm is not as strong as CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
that we
think
didn't
we all
think
know
he
that.
had a strong arm? Yeah, but it just wasn't as strong as CJ Stroud's, and that's just facts. You know, the
Yeah,
ball will flutter on him sometime. It will lose some velocity sometime, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact of throwing off your back foot,
his footwork,
not
yeah.
having your feet planted, not
Mhm.
stepping into the throw, like you should.
Like
Because when
right
he
here.
do those things, when he does those things, the ball gets up out of there.
This was a perfect example because look at how he let this game go. Look how how he let it go.
So he on
Didn't
the
look like
left
he
side of
stepped
the half,
into it,
short
man.
side of the field. Yeah,
Didn't look like he could step into that.
yeah.
Take a look at it again. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was a funky release, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a funky release. But his
I
arm
ain't gonna
strength,
hold
man, I
y'all.
ain't fucking question that.
I'm pretty and prayers out to everyone of what happened in New
CPP
Orleans
was
with that
going
Sugar
on, man.
Bowl and how the game got postponed. But why did they really postpone it? And why I'm asking that
What
is
game?
this: the game
The
tonight
Georgia
got the
game?
Georgia Notre Dame game
Oh
got
yeah, yeah,
postponed
yeah,
as
Oh,
yeah,
that
well.
they had a oh yes, damn man. Prayers out to everybody in their
Prayers
fam, man.
out
But
to
they had a
everyone. But
tragedy
why
happen.
did they postpone it? And why I'm asking why is I understand what happened, but
Mm.
if someone goes and sprays up a block, does anyone come back after an hour later when a crime's committed? No. So I understand the security and stuff, but nothing's gonna happen, bro. Like they didn't even have to do all that. You feel me?
I mean, I think it's really just out of respect, not necessarily like out of fear of it happening again, but just really out of respect. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to just keep the shit going when everybody just kind of shocked and have it. You know what I'm saying? It's a recent, very
I
like
feel you.
recent. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Tragedy that
You're
just
right.
happened. So it was
That's
really just
right.
out of
That's true.
respect for people, families and stuff.
That was a sign to me not to put my bet through. That's why I canceled that shit.
You said sign for not to put what through?
My bet, my parlay.
Yeah. I'm glad you
yeah.
did. I mean, it probably would have just went over to the next game,
Not
but
went through, right?
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, prayers out to all those people and prayers out to what happened in New York today, man. Damn, bro. 2025 is starting off crazy already.
You did,
What happened in
did
New
did
York?
you see how he had a
A
clean
car blew up
pocket?
outside of
How he
Trump
stepped
Tower,
into that
bro.
throw?
I thought it
Quan.
was in Vegas.
No, a car. Oh, was it in Vegas? I thought it was
I
in New
think it was
York.
in Vegas. Yeah, I
What
seen
Oh, it was
that
in
though.
Vegas.
what happened?
The Cybertruck had blew up in front of the Trump Tower.
Oh,
I think somebody
yeah.
was standing right there on the video, man. I will put it. Let me see. I had it on Twitter. See if I can pull it up.
Walkie shit, man.
Yeah, it was crazy though. It was crazy. How you pull up things that you recently seen? But yeah, it was some shit that blew up, man. Or the
Yeah.
Cybertruck had blew up. I don't know if anybody was hurt or not, but it was like a guy that was a valet driver. He was in the area. I don't know.
Somebody landed in backstage trying to pull up Quan.
Oh shit! Hold on, let
Landon,
me come.
London. Yeah, he been back there for a
Oh,
minute.
that's young Landon.
Oh, that's young
Young
Landon.
Landon, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. My bad, man. I was not on the panel at all. I'm sitting here on the other tab, man. My bad. What's going on with you, man?
It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm feeling great today.
So, I can't hear nothing you saying, man. You sound muffled.
It's because I have headphones on. That's why.
You say you got a what?
I messed up today, buddy. I messed up. Panther Force done got to me.
Lord, Landon, what you talking about?
Panther.
Panther poison, man.
Oh Lord, he said
Oh,
he
Landon.
been drinking that Panther poison. So
Landon, you are not
Mm,
old enough to drink, young man.
it's a
What
sweet
you
tea.
talking
That's why I call it.
Landon, you don't know what's in no Panther poison. You don't even know what's in it.
right?
Landon, you going to school, Landon? Nah, I'm about to. You going to school, Landon?
I'm off. I will be sitting here.
Mm.
Yeah,
Stay in
go
school,
to
Landon.
school, bro. Pick up a
Stay in
train.
school,
You
baby.
heard? And stay in
The
school.
train? Someone's supposed to pick up a train. That's really good for you.
Landon, what you think about this
Yo,
past game, man? What was going on with this game? Why we get beat up so bad, man?
Defense.
Defense. Defense was
Yep.
struggling. We
The
pulled up the numbers
secondary.
early, man. They was looking real bad. Hold on. Hey, PPP, I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, let me drop the link real quick. Hey, if
Hey,
y'all
yo,
want to
make
pull up
sure
on your
y'all
boy,
hit that like button if y'all in here. Share and
yes, sir. Hit
subscribe,
that
you
like,
heard?
man. Happy New Year to everybody out here, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. We chilling tonight, man. We just watching the film, just chopping it up. Pull up on your boy, man. Share your opinions. Let me know what happened last Sunday. What do you think is gonna happen this Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons? Pull up on your boy, man.
We gonna get smoked this week, Quan.
My God, hey Nick, I ain't never in my life been scared of the Falcons, man. But like, not even gonna hold you. They
Bijan
look,
Robinson
they
might go
playing,
off,
man.
bro.
They playing.
Bijan
They
might
are
shit on
playing.
us.
And
Bijan might
that's
get
the
200.
thing, bro. Bijan is rolling, bro.
Yeah,
He's rolling, man.
yeah.
yeah.
And I we can't stop the run to
He
save
got a
our
pep
fucking
in his
lives.
step since Michael Penix came in. There's a pep in his step now.
For real. For real, man.
I'm watching
The
him now.
last
I'm
two
like, he didn't
games
look
looking a
like this
little
earlier in
different.
the season.
Facts. So I don't know. I think Bijan can mess around and go for $150 at the least, man.
Easy.
Especially if we playing with the
Don't
same
don't
defense that
don't
we had.
forget about Tyler Algier too.
Is he still playing? I thought he was hurt or
Bro, he's a
something.
monster too, low key, bro.
He is.
Like
No,
Tyler
Ty,
Algier is nice.
Hey,
yeah,
real quick,
yeah.
let me
I
bring up
don't
my
think I don't
guy.
think Tyler
He's a
Algier is. I
fucking
don't
Panther
think he's
bogey ball.
hurt.
Podcast, man. Shout out to PPP. Welcome to the channel, man. Happy New Year, brother. How you feeling, man? Yeah. Oh, PPP, you on mute? I don't know. Yeah. PPP. Oh
No, he
hell,
probably ain't even
he probably
tapped
don't.
in yet.
Hey, can y'all
There you
hear
Hey,
me?
go.
what's
Yeah.
going
Now we
on, man?
can.
How you doing,
Man,
PPP?
I can't hear Quan at all. Something's going on with StreamYard today on my end. I can't hear Quan at all.
Oh
Let me
wow.
jump out and come back in.
Yeah. Okay. Bet. Yeah, I don't know what
Oh, I'll
happened
be right
to
back.
little Landon, man. Landon probably hopped off too. Yeah, PPP, pull back up, man. Pull back up. But yeah, I mean, this Sunday, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a betting man, and every time any team we go against, man, I always take their running back, and they end up like clearing stuff.
Bet the over, word.
Gotta take
You a
Bijan
smart
this
man,
Sunday,
Quan.
man.
Quan, I've been doing that all year, Quan.
All year,
All
Nick.
year I've been winning money because
All year.
because because we can't stop the running, bro. I
It's bad,
cashed out
man.
on $260 when we played the Cardinals because I knew
Sheesh.
James Conner was gonna fuck us up.
Boy, hey, if he didn't get hurt, man, I think that game would have been a different result. Not even gonna hold you, but what he
That's
had
a
like,
fact,
how much he had like 150, 160
bro.
by the half?
He had 15 carries for like a $137 at like halftime.
That is crazy.
Hey, he
That
was
is
giving us crazy
crazy.
work.
Yeah, man. I feel like with Bijan this Sunday, and then you got Tyler Algier. I thought Tyler Algier was out or some shit. I don't know. I ain't really
200.
been keeping up with the Falcons, but those
They're
two,
getting 200 on us.
yeah. Especially if we playing with this defense right here. If everybody's still recovering, which I feel like, I mean, we ain't playing for nothing at this point. So let everybody who's hurt, just let them rest, man. Let them get back
Yeah,
right.
don't. Yeah, I better not see JC on the field.
Facts, Nick. Facts, man. Facts. They already talking about bringing Miles Sanders back active. What y'all think about that?
Ooh.
Y'all think that'll
Yay.
help our run game, or y'all think it's gonna be
Yeah,
about the
I
same?
mean, it's better than Blackshear. I'll tell you that much. And
I
better
feel
than
that.
Mike Boone.
I feel that, man. I feel that. We'll see, though, man. We'll see. Let me check
Yeah,
this out. There you go.
I had people had people arguing me up and down that Mike Boone need to be active, and he was
I'd rather see
looking
Dylan
this
Johnson
good
at
and
this
that
point.
good.
Damn.
So what, Nick?
Hey, what's up?
I'd rather
What's
see
going
Dylan
on,
Johnson
PPP?
than
Can you hear
Mike
me?
Boone at this point.
Dylan Johnson's not with us, dog. He been released.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I know, but
gone.
I'd rather see him is what I'm saying. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
Hey, PPP, can you
Well,
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. I don't know
Oh,
what's going
shit.
on with StreamYard today, man, on my end. It's been acting crazy, bro.
you
StreamYard,
you
man.
messing with that
StreamYard be
you over
having
there
a
messing with that
little.
Timu equipment.
Hey, don't trip now. Don't trip now.
Man,
You had the T-Move equipment at one point now. Don't trip
hey,
Yeah,
now.
look,
shit.
look.
No, I didn't either. That's a lie.
Hey, I still got my mic from Timu, man. I had this mic. I used this mic maybe like 2 or 3 times. I said, you know what, never mind, man.
uh,
It was nice for a little
PPP was
accessory
good,
though. It
my
made me
brother.
look like an official
Happy New Year.
podcast.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, man. Happy
Yes,
New Year
sir.
to
Happy
all
New
you
Year.
fellas, man. I pray much success, man, on all y'all podcasts.
Sure.
Nick need to get him a podcast too and stop playing.
Facts, man. It's
You
long
know?
overdue, man.
It's
You
under
long
Yeah.
maintenance.
overdue.
I'm
Yeah.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I
Call
need a
it
name. I need a
call
good
it
name.
Get
yeah, Nick
get
the
that
Slick.
Nick. So
Nick the Slick.
I
Yeah.
like
I
that.
come
Nick
on.
the
We
Slick.
come on there and talk big shit, Nick.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? I feel like if I do when I do, it's like that's all I'm gonna be doing when I'm out of work, and
Bro,
I'm gonna be
okay. And
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get everything ready, man. You know, I'm trying to think of topics and think of certain things. That I'm trying
Write
to,
them
you
down,
feel
bro.
me? And yeah,
Write them down.
and then I also have other ideas with other podcasters that I'm gonna end up running by. So I'm planning on trying to do something big with Panther podcasters.
hey Nick, man, listen, man.
I like that,
Your
man.
your platform will be bigger than just doing Panther stuff, bro. I'm telling you, man. Nick with
Yeah,
the
I would do it soon.
SHIT, you know. Nick with you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, Facts. Welcome to Nick Slick, where we talk shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I might take you a bit.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh man,
Yeah, crazy.
oh
Hell yeah,
man! Don't
man.
let Bryce Young know.
What's up,
Yeah, yeah,
PPP?
yeah. He might pull up on you. I done had it happen to me one time.
Hey, hey, but you know what? You know what's crazy? I think that really had something to do with why he started the season so bad. Like let's
Yeah.
keep it G. I'm gonna keep Bryce Young probably grew up in a state where like he was the man, bro. He was the man in high school.
Oh yeah.
He got all the girls. He was the most popular cat. And then he comes to the league. He stinks. He gets his girl taken from him. And mentally, he comes from a very
Business.
mentally strong background. His father was a psychologist. So mentally, I felt like homie might have really been fucked up, bro. Like it really may have played a role. And getting benched probably was the best thing that happened to him. It got him back on his grind. It had him refocus. Like, all right, fuck this chick. Let me get back on my shit and refocus.
Quan, go back. Go
It's
back real quick,
playing
Quan.
dividends.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. Quan, go back. I want to see that play right there because,
This right here?
yeah, do they have another angle?
Yeah, let me go back.
Yeah, that was from the tight.
Okay, it was a deep dig.
Mm. Yeah,
Dang,
okay.
Leggett, but why don't you start at least going? I knew that's what it was. I couldn't tell from the broadcast view. I knew it was a deep dig, but
All this
I'm trying.
grass.
Oh my gosh,
Look
yo!
at all that
Mm.
grass, man.
All that grass.
Oh, he's an
Corner got
idiot,
his
bro.
back turned.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
an idiot. Oh, for real, man. All that grass on the deep dig, and you gonna just
Damn, man.
you go you. Oh my gosh, yo!
And the ball hit him in his hands.
This is a linebacker. That's crazy.
Go back one more time, Quan. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man. I'm sorry,
No, you
man.
good. You good. That's why we here, PPP. We run.
So
We
Gosh,
do this
hold
man.
on.
every week.
Pause right there, Quan. Pause right. Go back to the start.
Yeah,
I
I
want
got
to see what personnel they in. I want to see what personnel they in.
you.
So you got
They two. They two.
no.
That's
So
two. No, one tight
it's
end.
a one by one. Two tight ends. So they in 12 personnel.
Yeah, 12
One
personnel.
running back, two tight ends.
Uh huh.
Yeah, okay. One by. Okay, you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 man box.
It's a clear out with a dig. It's like a freaking dagger. Just it, it- it's spread out.
No, it wasn't a dagger because a dagger is run with both receivers on the same side. That was more of a like a he was running a go route and then Excel had that deep over like you said it was a dig but wasn't a dagger.
So boom, there it is. They're gonna clear out right
Yeah,
there. The clear out's right there.
it's it's the same concept though, PPP.
Yeah,
But a dagger is with both receivers on the
both of them
same
on the
side
same
of
side.
the field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, both on the same
yeah.
side, but the same
This right
concept
here,
is it's the same
yeah.
concept.
Right.
Man,
But yeah,
Hold on, did Bryce Young throw that ball too late though?
yeah.
looking at it,
I think he
PPP,
threw a
bro, because
little
like
late.
he had a lane, he had a throwing lane in the middle. Right. If he let it go right here, he could have made that throw.
Oh, it's
Even when he crossed the second hash, even
Yep.
right there before that linebacker that's on the 45 right there. Boy,
yeah.
he before right before he turned around and started running, if he would have threw it right then, see he didn't even Bryce not even in his throwing motion. He's not even in his throwing motion.
Where's Bryce at right now? Let me make this bigger.
Bryce is right there. He just
Okay.
now getting in his throwing motion. He hitch up. You see his feet cross. He hitch up, then he let it go. So the ball is out.
That might have been late though. Like I'm looking at it now. This might have just been a
Yeah,
late throw. Like, I mean, yeah, I would like to see Xavier Leggett catch, what I'm saying, these, but at the same time, this one, I mean, this was a little bit on Bryce too, man. Like he could have let this thing rip
yeah,
in the middle of the
So
field.
he's
He
he-
had a
he's
throwing
looking at
lane.
those two linebackers. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Cause 54 like it looked like there was a Tampa too. And 54 like he dropped back in the middle. So that's dead right there. He
Oh, I,
can't really
I didn't
let
even
it
see
go
what
right there because
defense
that's
they was
dead.
in. I didn't even see what top. Well, it's a cover two. That's what they was in.
Yeah, they're like a Tampa too. Because
Okay.
54 ran all the way back deep middle.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So he took away from throwing it while he was on the hash. So they're like he waited till he cleared a little more, but I think it was late at that point.
Go back one more time, Quan. I'm sorry, man.
Now you good. Like I said, this is why we here. We just want to look at this film,
No,
man.
they
See
ain't
how we
Tampa.
went
Not
wrong.
they
No,
not
they ain't
they
Tampa
not.
two. Nah,
What would you call that? Would
nah.
you call that
Cover
cover three,
one.
Matt?
That's cover one. No, that's cover one. Cover
Cover.
three is if the corners are running zone. Cover
Nah,
one
they ain't man
is
coverage there.
cover one is single high safety
Yep, man
and the
coverage on
corners
the
are man
outside.
up.
Yep, that's
The
cover
corners
one.
are man up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would have dropped him off. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man.
I'm trying to figure out what was Bryce looking at that moment.
Trying to wait for Excel to clear.
I mean, gosh, he got like 40 years in the pocket.
He did, man. He was just sliding and slipping and sliding, man, doing a whole cha-cha slide in the pocket. God
Yeah.
damn, boy, let that shit go. Yeah, I think that last play was on Bryce, man. I think he had a throwing lane earlier. He was hesitating, man, and he let it go a little late. He still made a solid throw for him to give his
Mm-hmm.
receiver a chance, but at the same time, man, that's a missed opportunity. This is another missed opportunity.
It looked the same as that play. Oh,
He
God.
trips.
Yeah, 3-by-1.
Okay, yeah, he
I
rubbing
like a
off.
little crosser. Like a little crosser around right there.
Mm,
Right there, you got to take your shot down the
It look
field.
like a little. It look like a little out and up by Thielen.
yeah, yeah, dude.
Look like a little out and up. He just didn't get separation from that nickel back. See right there.
Oh.
See how low he hold on to him. Then
Hey,
he
That
he
was a
released
nailed
good
it.
him.
jam. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a good jam.
Yeah, he
Yeah, that was a
jammed him
good
for a
jam.
long.
That was a
Yeah,
When he gonna
damn good
come
jam.
yeah,
uncovered? God dang.
yeah.
Take a look at it from another angle. Again, I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy, man. Y'all make sure I hit that like button. We chill on the stream tonight, man.
Beautiful.
SC Spades, what's going on, baby? Happy New Year to you and your fam, man. I appreciate y'all
He
pulling up.
said Nick Chutter gonna be called how you doing.
Be real
How
life
And
thing.
you
see,
doing?
you want to see Bryce hit a throw like that because he had a clean pocket. He was able to step up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Release.
yeah.
Release the ball. But hey, it happens. There's gonna be incompletions every now and then.
Ooh, what happened right here?
You guys already watched that first play from Bryce. He hit
Nothing
Thielen in
play.
the bread basket already.
Oh yeah, yeah. That shot play. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep.
That, like I was telling Quandam, that's the same play that he missed in the Philly game. Well, he didn't miss it. The
Yeah.
ball went
It
right
went
through
straight through his hands.
Adam Thielen's hand, but that's the same play.
Oh, he had Coker too, man. He had him. He tried to get it to him, but by the time he stepped up, he took a hit. Looked like he took a hit. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Nah, he barely even got
Uh-huh.
touched. He bad throw, man. This is a bad throw. Taking a
Well,
Yeah.
that
real,
wasn't even
real
Coco
trigger
on the
happy right now.
outside. Coco went downfield, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coco man fell. I'm trying to see who. Oh, he threw it to JT. He tried to hit JT. He tried to hit. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
think
see
this is
that.
when they were saying. I think one of the announcers, somebody was saying that JT looked like he gave up on the play. He stopped running.
You know what?
Hey,
It was one play when he
the
first
ball was
came back.
40
He
yards in the
stopped
air
running,
out of
man.
bounds.
Oh my god,
God dang, this the
man.
duck.
Yeah, man, that
Yeah.
was PPP. I can't make this up, man. I was watching the game live. I
Yeah.
was breaking it down play by play, and I'm sitting here looking at the duck on the screen. I'm like, man, what is this goofy mess? As soon as I'm talking about, as soon as I was about to crack a little laugh, the screen just turned to a guy just running down the field, scoring a touchdown. I'm like, bro, you cannot make this up, man. This is this is crazy.
Hey,
This is
PPP.
crazy.
Hey, Quan, can
Yeah.
I ask PPP a question?
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, man.
Hey, PPP.
Yeah.
Do you take analytics and data as facts?
Yeah.
You do?
And analytics and data
Yeah.
as facts.
Yes.
So analytics gives you probability of something. Data
Mhm.
should be like hardcore numbers. So I would say,
No. Data is an accumulation, is a gathering of numbers. Analytics is what you get once you crunch those numbers together. Statistics is your facts. That's your backbone. What players generate stacks, that's you can't deny that. Like if Chuba has 25 carries for 100 yards,
yeah,
that's his stats for that game, right?
okay,
That's facts. You can't. There's no disputing that. But now, if you want to look at it from all these other different angles and different scenario things like that, now you gathering the information that the stats created, and then you analyze it, and you
I see. Yeah, I
analyzing
see.
it in the and you analyze it in the form that you have created to come up with and not discussion. That's not what I want to say. But what basically what I'm saying is, it doesn't create facts. It just generates numbers, because it's a gathering of information that
it
is
generates the probability of something.
right.
Right.
Probabilities, things like that. It's not okay. So basically, I was being told earlier that analytics is facts. So I was just wondering. I thought maybe I was crazy because I know what the definition of analytics and data is.
Mm-hmm.
I worked in that space. I wasn't trying to throw it up in nobody's face, but I know what it is. But yeah, so I was trying to
Yeah.
let them know that, listen, data and stats are two different things.
Yeah,
Well,
and
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's
I'm
true.
sorry. So,
Yeah. Go
so
ahead,
I'm
PPP.
sorry. So when you
No,
ask
you
me the
good.
question, uh, is analytics and data facts? My mind is thinking. I'm like, okay, well, data is something that's hardcore. It's something that you must know to input inside of something to get understanding. Like for the small minute scale of this, when you date someone, you're collecting data. You know what I mean? You're getting
hmm
information about that person, which is factual
okay,
stuff, right?
okay,
Now when you're doing analytics, I believe like that's why I said analytics give you the probability of something happening. So if I'm running, like, I think of my analytics like different weather models or what's it called? Not models. The different runs that you do, it slipped my mind. But
Mm-hmm.
you're analyzing the different models to get the probability of said storm happening in this area. And it changes
Right.
every time new data is inputted
Right.
into the system.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
the the
So that
the, da-
so
the,
yeah,
da- the
so
data
so
is
data,
real. The data is real.
right.
It's facts, but the what's the
But
word?
can you get the data and can you get the analytics in order to analyze the data without the stats?
Mm-mm.
No, you need
Oh,
no.
Right.
You
So
you no.
that was my whole point. Like when we talking about football, if you get a player and he doesn't play in that game, he has no stats for you to collect data from or even analyze, right?
Correct.
But if he goes into that game and say he plays one game out of the year, one game out of 17, and that one game he has 25 carries for 100 yards, two touchdowns, and one fumble. That's the stats. That's the stat line
That's a stat
for the
line.
whole year. That's the
Hmm.
stat line. Now, how those numbers play out when you look at it from a 17 game view, which you really shouldn't look at from a 17 game view because he's only played that one game. But you could take the statistics from that one game and you can put it in a reference, however you want to, computerize it, from an analytical standpoint, and then get your overall data from that. But you ain't gonna get too much data from that because it was only one game.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Quan. 'Cause I'm sorry to take up your time. So
you good, man? We
so
look. I'm chilling.
I think I think the data part is the part that I'm having an issue with because I think you get data on both sides. Like
Hmm.
you input the data in to get the probability of that data back out. So I think
Right.
the first amount of data you put in, I believe that is hardcore facts that you're putting in. But you're putting it into so many different scenarios to get the
Thank you.
probability, and then that data
So
that comes out from it, that data's not facts.
so that can my whole point was to that you explained it perfectly
Yeah,
because with data you're processing, inspecting, different information and what you're doing is discovering useful information,
Right,
right?
right, right,
So if you put it into too many different formulas when they're computing this information on the computer, when you talk about like PFF or when you talk about next gen stats, you know what
right.
I'm saying? Like the difference between PFF and next gen stats mostly put out the stats of the game. Like they'll
Okay,
say Bryce completed 20 or 30 passes for 204 yards, and he had X amount of passes 20 yards down the field, and then they show a little graph showing exactly what he did, right? That's
right,
the stats.
mhm.
Now, PFF, when you look at a lot of their stats, they have stats, but most of everything that they put up is based off analytics and data that they put in the computer into some type of algorithm or whatever that they use that has formulated these percentages, right?
Yeah,
So
yep,
that's
yeah,
why I
okay,
was saying that depending on the algorithm that you're putting this information in, that can water down what that can water down the final product to fit whatever you want it to
yeah.
fit.
It can be skewed, man. Like I do something similar, man.
That's
I
what I'm
do
saying.
applied behavior analysis, man. So I understand exactly what you're saying, man. It really is.
Yeah,
It really is all it's you explained it well, man. You explained it real well.
yeah.
Hopefully, I actually.
So earlier, I was, uh, Black Cat, because I said the same thing to them, so I ain't got no problem saying it. Black Cat had Elaine on there who, elegantly explained some analytics that he had gotten, or I don't know where he found it at. I don't think he ever said that was said that like since 2011 or 2001, I can't remember which one it was, that there's been 431 quarterbacks that have thrown a football in the National Football League. And out of 431, Bryce Young ranks 431. He's the 431 best quarterback out of 431 quarterbacks that have thrown a pass in the National Football League since 2011. Now, why I said, now they try to make it seem like
In
that's
what
facts.
category though? Like
Right. Okay.
it's a lot.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because you have some quarterbacks that have came in the National Football League and has only thrown 3 passes
Mm-hmm.
in their career. Or you may have a quarterback that has played 13 years since 2011. Like what basis and what comparison are we comparing this to?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's all I was
Are we
saying.
comparing it to
Right.
volume? Because if we're comparing
Right.
it to volume,
Okay. Talk to me.
volume won't work because look at the amount of passes. Do we honestly think that Jake Luton has thrown more passes than Bryce Young
Right. Right.
No.
in a game? In a game now, because I
No.
think Luton has only played in what 3 games as far as like a starter, and I don't know if he's ever
Was it
played in the
three?
games as a backup.
I didn't even think it was
Yeah,
three.
it may I think 3 may be on the high end.
Yeah, well, I do know 3. He did 3 in Jacksonville back to back
Yeah.
to
Okay.
back when old boy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
out. But other than that, I don't ever remember him ever taking over any other time and throwing a ball. We should
Right.
look at that. I should look at that.
But my whole point was when you are throwing stuff out there like that, there's so much there's so much to the equation that created Bryce being 431 out of 431. Like there was so much that was left out that you ain't really
Right.
explaining and giving to the people to back up your theory that makes him the worst quarterback
Mm-hmm.
in the league out of 431 quarterbacks since 2011. That was
Like
my
you
only
said.
point. So
Yeah.
I just politely said data and stats
That it can
are
be
totally
skewed, man.
different.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts,
Because
man.
now, if you did it on an equal playing field, and you said over the course of the last 19 games or the first 19 games of a quarterback's career, where did Bryce rank?
True.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Or
It has to be. It has to be
the
an
first
even
19
playing
games.
field.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or the first 19 games. Yeah.
yeah, it has to be even playing field, and then also like the amount that you're because in order to get an accurate reading, in a
Talk to me.
sense, everything has to be the
Talk to
same.
me.
It has to be
Thank you.
consistent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
can't you can't you can't
Mm-hmm.
you can't judge something on a spectrum like, okay, well this thing has only did it 8 times, this thing has done it 15 times, but we're going to
Hmm.
weigh it out the
Yeah.
same. No, everything has to be consistent across the
Thank you.
board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Otherwise, your data
Okay.
gonna be lopsided, man. It's gonna be
Right.
yeah,
Okay. All
skewed.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
So I listen. I ain't wanted to get into this long drawn out thing with them because you know how they are.
man.
They call me Bryce
Look.
sexual.
I
They
was
call
on
me
there
Bryce
Sunday, man.
sexual. They hate Bryce. You
Hey,
know, if I'm not thinking like them, then I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, cool. Whatever. All right. Clearly,
shout
all
out
right.
to
All
them,
right.
man. Shout out to
Hey,
them.
let me
Yeah.
tell you, man,
They
Kendall.
call me
Shout
Uncle
out to
Bryce over
Goldie
there.
Lane, them boys. Yeah.
Hey man, Kendall. When I was on the other day, he came in there real hot, man, and was asking me about what happened at that Kansas City Chiefs game. I said, well, what happened in it? I said Bryce Young was down. It was. I said we was down by a couple. I think about a couple touchdowns, and he said,
Yeah.
well, he didn't know. So Q pulled it up. We was down
Hmm.
20-6 in that game at halftime,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Talk about it. Talk
and
about it,
we
PPP.
and we was able to bring the Super Bowl defending champions back into a game with a tie with a minute
Man,
46 left.
talk about it. Toe to
Hey,
toe.
man.
I said the same thing. Bryce went toe to toe with Mahomes, man. But they was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's bullshit. I was
Yeah,
like, I mean,
went
pull up the
toe to toe.
stats,
Mhm.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, we
And
pulled it
So
up, man. We pulled it up. Man. That man Leo was off the chain though, man. He was on one. Like, God damn, Leo, you doing a
yeah,
little bit much, ain't you? Like
yeah,
Leo, cool
he
people,
was
man.
on
He cool people. I
on
don't
one.
know him personally, but like, you know, what I'm saying, I got respect for bro. But like, he was on some other shit, man. I was like, look, you coming in hot, bro. We don't need to do that. We can have a debate, but like, you going up here. We don't need to do that. But
Yeah,
yeah, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. But
because
that's good.
I like we you talk about that first game when we played Tampa, not the game Sunday, but look at the first game we played Tampa. Did Bryce Young not outplay Baker Mayfield?
Oh
he
yeah.
did.
Oh yeah. By
What,
Did
bounds and
298?
did
leaps. Yeah.
did
298?
Bryce not almost throw for? I'm gonna say 300 yards. It was 298, but I'm gonna give him
Yeah,
Yeah.
2
300,
yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
and we still lost.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But
But
when you ask when you
hold on,
uh-huh.
PP. I just want to prove something real quick. Because this is what I was been trying to tell people. Um, when they won the game in Germany when they beat the Giants,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bryce threw for 126 yards. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Talk about
that
it.
that that's what that's what he threw for in that game. So let's
Hmm.
see, what was another game that he won? The Cardinals. What did he do against the Cardinals? He threw for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Cardinals.
Hmm.
Panthers won. All right.
Saints,
Let's see. What was there any other game?
that
Uh
Saints game that he won.
yeah. Let me check this. Let me check the Saints game. Saints game. He threw for 171 yards,
Yeah.
1 touchdown, 1 interception. So
Hmm.
I said all that to say, and this is something I threw out to CJ and Doug the other day. They was like, "Wow, I didn't know that." I said the 3 games that Bryce Young has won, he has thrown for less than 200 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Each game that he's thrown for more than 200 yards, we have lost.
That's crazy to think about. That is
Now
Hey,
crazy.
that
if
ain't
you
me saying it. They ain't no
mhm.
hyperbole. That's facts.
I always bring this game up, man. Yo, Quan, I don't know if you can, man. Can you pull up that game? The stat line
He ain't no shit.
when the Panthers played the Bucks when Tom Brady was here.
Pull
That
up
was
the
that was 2022. That may have been like week, I don't know, man. Maybe like week 5 or no, had to be week 6. It was the second week Steve Wilkes took over.
you said it was
2022.
2020.
2022. It's the Tom
Hold
Brady
on.
versus PJ Walker game. And I use
Okay,
this game
let's see.
because people
Schedule.
always say you got to throw 300 plus yards. You gotta air it out, man. Sometimes it's not about getting a lot of yards. It's
Which
about
game
being.
was that? Game 7.
It could have been Game 7.
Let's see. Game 7.
Yep.
Tom Brady.
Hold on, Tom. Before you say it, I want.
Oh,
I
okay.
want. There we go. No. Is that it? No. That ain't it. That
Oh,
ain't
the
it. That
other
ain't
one?
it.
Hold on, let me
Nope.
go back.
Yep. It's early in the year. There we go. Right there. Now pull up Tom Brady's numbers first. How many yards Tom Brady threw for?
290.
290.
49 attempts.
49 attempts,
No
290,
touchdowns and no interceptions.
no touchdowns. Now pull up brother PJ Walker.
Hey, that's efficient football,
177.
man.
How many touchdowns?
Two to no.
2.
2 to no picks.
It ain't always about the amount of yards you throw.
Facts. Win the game, man. Just win the game, bro. And
Thank
that's
you.
what I was saying
Thank
too,
you.
man. Like a lot of people focus in. They're like, Bryce can't throw over 200. He can't get 300. Bro, just win the game. Hell, if your run game is working, who cares about the stats? It don't matter. Just win it. Find the ways to keep us in the game and win, bro. That's it.
And bro, and just in case everybody forgot, this was Tom Brady. This was Tom Brady. So this is Tom Brady after the Panthers switched to Steve Wilkes at home in Charlotte.
I ain't calling him today, Quan. He need my attention right now. That's all it is. That's all it is. You can
Shout out
ignore
to
him, man.
CJ, man.
You can ignore him.
I'm
CJ.
with it.
Oh
I
man.
do want to pull this run back up, man, and I want to ask y'all a question about this. Tony, we were talking about this earlier. Yeah, they've been stacking the box this entire game, kind of like
Yeah.
scaring us away from the run. But even right here, we got
6
us
in
a
the box.
decent run with Mike Boone. Why Mike Boone
Hmm.
only had what, like maybe 2 or 3 carries? Why
Bro, don't
didn't
even
we
talk about
I
it, bro.
think
Don't even
like
talk about it, bro.
why didn't we at least try to establish the run game, even if it is two or 3 yards a pop? And they don't got to be cute, but it keeps us ahead of
yeah.
the sticks. You know what I'm saying? Why did we? I mean, I don't know. Why did we go away from it? We just,
You know what? I honestly can't answer that question because me and CJ we talked about that very thing. Like, I think once the game, I think Canales panics a lot, especially when we
yeah,
get behind. You know what I'm saying? It's like if
I
we
agree.
down by 7, cool. That's not a reason to panic. All right, that's not a reason to panic. If we down by 10 in the first quarter, that's not a reason to panic. I done seen teams down 21 points in the first quarter and come back and win. Like there's plenty of time to come back. Um,
This was 2
yeah,
carries.
I
He had
don't I
2
don't
carries
know
this drive to go
why
first. My fault.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know why he does that, but I do know once we got down, they started blitzing a lot more. They started doing a lot of exotic blitzes, and
Yeah,
I really can't because I can't get in his head as to why. Um, I think a lot of times Raheem Blackshear didn't have any success running the ball whatsoever. Like it seemed like
Not
every
any.
time he got the ball, he was getting hit 1 or 2, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? I don't really recall him picking up no more than maybe 2 or 3 yards. So yeah, Quan,
yeah,
that's my only thing that I can't. Only thing I can think of, they was going to try to take the runaway at some point and make Bryce Young beat them with his arm.
yeah, yeah, man. I really wish we would have stuck with it, even if it is, what I'm saying, like I said earlier, just those 2 or 3 yards, man, because
Hmm.
there was a lot of drives in this game where it was just all pass, you know what I'm saying? And I think that put a lot
Did
of
you
stress
did
on
you see
Bryce
that stunt
Young.
they just ran right up the middle?
Right, right. Let me run it back. Let me
No,
run it back. Matter of fact, this will be
yeah.
a better angle.
Is this it? This from the tight. Watch that stunt right over the middle, right there.
Oh my God. Look at zero.
There's 3 people chasing Bryce, dog. You see that?
This offensive line was struggling with those stunts, man. Real bad.
1, 2, 3.
Go back one more time. Was that a linebacker that came unblocked?
Yep. He didn't even have to really
No,
engage
that's
with
that
Lewis.
that that's the defensive
Right?
end. That's I forgot his name, but they so go back. I'm gonna explain it to you. Go back.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to
Go back
see
to,
it.
to the beginning. So 54, I think that's Levante David.
Yeah.
He stands over K Mays, but what he does, he crashes
Mm-hmm.
into Damian Lewis. Number 0, I think that's Joe Tryon. No, Joe Tryon is 9. Is that Diaby?
I don't
The
know who that
the
is. I ain't
Diaby
gonna hold
fella?
you.
But anyway, David crashes down into Damian Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He crashed him. Diaby wraps around on a stunt.
Right to that A gap. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Cause you
Right.
see, that's not even Vita Vea. That's 96.
Yeah, he
He
got
takes
him out.
K
That was
May,
a good ass
K
stunt.
May, yeah, double teaming him, and they ran a crash. I call it a crash stunt. They ran a crash stunt on Damian Lewis.
Mm. I like this. I might have to use this for my little Pop Warner defense, man. Hold on. That's a dope little stunt right there, man. It's simple, but it's
Yeah,
effective. I like that. I
yeah,
mean, hey, here's what it is, man.
Boy, CJ's tearing you up in the chat, Tony.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. God bless him. Happy
God
New Year.
bless him.
Hey, speaking of Pop Warner, man, they go my guy Aaron, man. That's our head coach. Shout out to Aaron, man. He said no confidence, bro. If it isn't Bryce or Schuba, Dave gets conservative. Yeah, very conservative, man. Very
Yeah.
conservative. Like that's really why I feel like that's why we lost this game. It got away from us, man. He didn't want to stick to the run game. Schuba Hubbard. I mean, I don't know he was out, but like he didn't trust these running backs at all. I felt like our O line could at least hold their own to have a decent run game. I mean, it might not have been pretty, but at least help your
Man, that's
quarterback out, man. Because this defense was focused on pass rush the whole time. Like it was too easy
Mm-hmm.
for him. It was just pass, pass, pass. So like, of course, it was on his
bro.
ass the whole
Todd
time.
Bowles, bro. Go back, Quan.
Yeah,
Todd Bowles, man. He is freaking smart, bro.
Yeah.
facts. Let me start from the top. He playing
So
with
now,
Bryce's head right now, man. This is
yeah,
playing with his head. This is hold on. What is that? That's a D tackle over here, ain't it?
Isn't that a
Right
yep.
here.
double A gap mug?
Elijah Clancy.
Isn't that
No,
a
it's not.
mug
He
right
It's not.
there?
moves D
They,
Ron around a lot.
no, they're not even mugging. They're not even mugging the front. They standing up. They show one thing. Then you watch Levante David switch from the right side to the left side. It just causes confusion. It's just a mind
Yeah,
game right now.
facts.
That's all
He
a
goes
mind
over
game.
to that's a 5 technique right there. No,
Who?
there ain't no 5.
Who?
No, there ain't no
Who?
5. Go back
90 is a five technique.
on that right side right there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He okay. Now he slides in.
He slides in. So you got a
So he's at a four. He's at a four technique.
you got a
He's
4
head up
technique right
over the
there.
tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I
Vita
ain't gonna hold
Vea
you.
is at a
Todd Bowles
four
defense
technique.
is aggressive as hell, man.
Hmm. But see, they caused all that confusion and then made somebody jump off sides.
Exactly, bro. Like I think it was Damian Lewis,
Yeah.
man, that jumped off sides, man, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Got this
CJ
boy
said
jittery,
CJ said
man.
Bowles got the personality of a car bumper. Dog.
CJ on the chain, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what Bryce Young about to do on this next drive.
Let me fast forward.
What old Bryce about to do. Big money Bryce. Dang,
Two
how they got the
seconds.
ball back?
Oh, you oh they punted. Carolina
Yeah, we
punted.
punted.
Dang, that quick?
Yeah, that little stunt, that little false start, that's supposed to be fourth down.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, Carolina punted, my bad, y'all. It's late. I've been at the hospital all day with the baby girl, man.
Everything straight?
Yeah, she got salmonella poisoning, man.
Oh
When
man.
she was down in Charleston with her mom, so she's been at
Just did
Novant
not
Presbyterian
jump
since
outside
Monday.
for this play.
Man, hey,
No,
speedy
that was
recovery
last
to your
play.
baby girl, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
Yep.
See this.
Hey, Tony. I think it'd be good, man, for like. So I got okay. So I got like all of like the defensive like alignments or whatever, man. The
Hmm.
1, 2, 2 eye, all that stuff like that, wide nine stuff. I think it'd be good, man, for us to probably, or even you, man, one day to like put on a show like that, man, because people don't be
Yeah,
knowing.
hey, facts. Y'all
Like,
talking
like,
about like the 3 technique and 4 tech. Look, I need a cheat, a cheat to look at that. I don't fucking
yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Facts. Go
okay.
ahead and do a video and break it down, man. I'll definitely pull up, man. Go ahead and break it down. Yeah.
Yeah. So after the season, CJ and I we've been talking about that. We got plans on doing that. I want to break down things from the defensive side of the point. These defensive side of the ball, we were talking about cover one, cover two man, what a cover two sky is, things like that. Just try to put people up on game. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So real quick, just so I can get your mindset, man, because bro, I love your knowledge, man. When you're watching the game, are you like watching it like in real time, or are you like slowing it down? Like, boom, this is what they doing in a sense. You feel me? Or are you like just kind of going with the game flow and just kind of watching it play? Or are you like evaluating it in a
No,
sense?
I be watching it in real time. For some reason, for the past month, I've been having trouble getting on to getting access to the to the all 22, or I would have been done some of this. But
Mhm.
I would like to go back and just watch some of the all 22 and just slow it down and break it down from that standpoint. But like going into the game, like when we preview a game, and then
Mhm.
I go back and we give our keys of the game. Then when that
Mhm.
game happens, I try to look at the game from that standpoint. Like I knew what Todd Bowles was going to do, basically mimicking off of what he did last time, because he's just like a Bill Belichick in my mind. He's going to do um he's going to try to take away your best option. You know what I'm saying? I know he likes to blitz and things and things like that. So I wanted to see what we were going to do to try to counter that. But then when they said that Chuba wasn't going to play, then I was like, okay, well, he really going to get after us, because what did we have in the running game that really threatened them outside of Chuba? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
PPP laughing at CJ.
I'm sorry. See?
He
Laughing at CJ, man.
he hey man, hey, I'm glad y'all his friends, man, because he needs y'all right now. You know. But whatever he going through his man cave right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just give him some laughs, man, make him feel better about himself, man. That's all I can say. Love you, cuz. Everybody tell CJ they love him, man. He need a little love right now.
The new county done
I don't
changed,
even
but
eat
ain't
cheese.
nothing else changed. I feel you.
I don't even eat cheese puffs.
Hey,
He gonna
Hey,
leave
so
my
cheese
co-
real
puffs,
he
quick
what's
gonna
though,
leave
up?
my Coke
Boone.
Cheese
Zero
puff with
alone
a
though.
Coke Zero is pretty good, man. What you talking about?
He gonna leave my Coke Zero alone though. Go ahead, go on. What you say?
Going back to this play right here, just going back to the run
Hmm.
game. This is Blackshear. This is later in the game. This is when Canales, I guess he finally waved the white flag and was just like, bump it. We can run a couple run plays, but I'm thinking about it like this, man. If you run simple stuff like this in the beginning, again, it might not be cute, but you getting 5 yards a pop, that is going to be effective in setting up play action and stuff. And we didn't do that. Like we didn't do that. I know
Hmm.
Blackshear didn't really have that great of a
Pause it
game.
right there. Pause it right there.
I know he
So
ain't
we
have a great game
got
with few carries, but like I feel like if they split the carries with him and Mike Boone just a little bit more, man, I think it could have been at least decent enough to help us get over the hump, at least offensively.
okay.
Tony, what
So
formation
we're
is
in the
this right here?
pistol. So we're
Pistol?
in the pistol formation, 11 personnel.
What constitutes this to be
Um,
a pistol, Tony?
the running back directly behind the quarterback.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. And the gun,
So it back in the days, you know what that was called?
what?
I formation.
Hmm.
This was I
That's all
formation.
it is. That's all it is.
Hmm.
I formation is lined up directly behind the quarterback. Whether you have a single back or if you had a fullback
Full
in
back
front
and
of
a
the tailback.
hmm.
That's all a pistol is a I formation.
That's
I
all it
didn't even think of it
is.
like that, man. I feel like it would be more like
Yeah.
a single back, but just kind of like the quarterback in a. Oh, damn, I didn't even
Mm-mm.
think about it like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that the benefits of the pistol is the defense don't know if you're gonna run to the right or to the left.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, so say right now they're on the right hash. If Blackshear was to the right of Bryce Young, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna go to the left because
Yeah.
that's the flow. That's the flow. 9 times out of 10, whatever side that the tailback lined up from the quarterback, he's going to the opposite side. So if Blackshear was on the left, he's probably going to go right.
Yeah.
But if he's lined up behind the pistol, when he's lined up directly behind him in the pistol or I formation, if you want to call it that, defense don't know which way he's going to go.
Mm.
Hey, real quick, Tony. If this was single back, wouldn't the quarterback be under center?
Yeah, he would
Not
be
not
a
no not
single back.
not because that's not a pistol. The pistol is if the pistol is only when the quarterback is in shotgun.
What about single back?
He's under center, right? Like that's the under center, and then the back behind him. At least that's what I know.
If
Single
he's
back.
under center, yeah, that's just a single back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing, but they just call it different. They just call it different. If he's under center, like Quan said, that's single back.
Mm-hmm.
If he's in shotgun, it's called a pistol, or I formation is if he's under center.
Facts. No trips. Hey, y'all see
Yeah.
Bryce holding his ear right there? Like before he snapped it, he was holding his ear. I know he communicates with Canales. Do
No.
y'all think Canales calls?
No. The mic is off. He's communicating to the wide receivers.
I
I don't know.
thought a mosquito
Yeah.
bit him. That's what I thought it was.
You stupid. Because 15 seconds. When 15 seconds hit, the communication in the headset
It cut
cuts off.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I forgot about that.
So he's giving some type of signal. So this is single high man. This is cover one man. Single high safety. Both corners playing man.
They do not respect these receivers at all. There's no way you're not gonna see this look against like the Bengals or somebody like Philly. Like you will not see this so often.
Well, I don't know because hold on. Let me pull this chart up real quick.
I know what chart you're talking about too.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one on Twitter.
Yeah.
Which one? Chart about what?
I'm gonna send it to you right now, bro.
NFL Insights.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hey, you gotta watch out. Hey, you better not be slipping on Twitter, cause Tony be on Twitter. You better not be slipping on Twitter, man.
Nah, man, I be bored. I don't be having nothing to do.
Here, let me send it to you, Quan, so you can see it.
He slipped. How many times did he slip this game?
Hold up, this dude said Coke Zero is disgusting.
Cover Zero is disgusting.
Are you even human? I don't even know him.
He said Coke Zero is disgusting.
Huh? Yeah, he said Coke Zero is disgusting.
Hey man, Coke Zero is pretty good, man. Hey, Quan, I just sent it to you, Quan.
Okay, I'm looking at it now.
He said I sure did.
Yeah, the Bengals got 21% of cover one. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, make sure is that the one that says that the defenses are running, or that the offenses are running against this defense?
It says offensive coverage is faced.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Quan, that come out. He sent that guy sends it out every week.
Yep.
Yeah. We see 29%
so
of cover one. Man,
we face a lot of cover one and cover three, which is basically the same thing. Mm-hmm. You just not man up on outside. You playing zone.
Yep.
Right. Just deep third. That's it.
Yep. Deep third.
Damn.
Now sometimes you see him do a mod, cover three mod. Yeah, I know you know what that mean, right?
You said cover three what?
Cover three modification, like.
No, it's called cover three mod, man only deep.
I said modification. Hey, Tony, I didn't know what that meant. I
thought he said mod too, like MOD.
Yeah, mod, MOD, man only deep.
Man only deep. So what's the cover three? What's the cover three mod? What is that?
So cover three mod is the corner has you man if you go anything 5 yards or more downfield.
Okay.
If you go 5 yards out or to the inside, they let it go.
So if you if you straight up streaking down the field, he goes with you.
That corner running with you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that not the same thing as cover three match?
Because basically you just kind of
yeah. In some ways. Because I think with cover three match, if he goes to the inside, that's the only time you let him go. If it's anything to the outside or anything deep, then yeah, you match him. But if you go inside, you push him off. Yeah, you let him go.
All right,
cool. He had Coker right here too. He had him over the middle.
Man over deep. That's a cover 3 mob. You said man over deep, right?
Yeah, man over deep. And if you hear somebody say like Meg, MEG, that's man everywhere he
Yeah,
goes.
man. Everywhere you
Yeah,
go,
okay. I
Meg.
know
Yeah.
about the Meg. I
Yeah,
knew about the Meg. Okay.
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
Shout out to the QB school.
Facts. Hey, facts, man.
Hey man. I literally fell
I
asleep
love that
watching
channel,
that
man.
dude, man, and I was in my dream, like I was in my dream doing like where, like what the
Yeah.
heck? I was in I woke up. I said, what the
See, right?
About ready to go out there
Yeah.
and
heck,
get
man?
some
Shoot,
taxes,
man, ready to
man.
go out
Go
there and line up in
run
front
that
of
back.
center.
Run that back one time, Quan. Run that
Yeah, I
back one
got you.
time. I'm trying to see what defense they was in. Pause it right. Pause this part. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So it look like they're in cover 3. They're in cover 3 because you got both corners uh playing the flats. No, I'm sorry.
Nah, if they playing in flats, that'd probably
Yeah.
be a cover two.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah, it's
dropping.
cover. Yeah, cover 3. Yeah. The linebackers had the flat. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Man, they
So
had they flats.
what's a cover 3 sky, Tony?
The cover
That's
3
when
sky, that's the
Mm-hmm.
safety taken down to the flat.
And then you
That's all
rotate
it
you
Sky,
and then you rotate
you had to
a cornerback up.
yeah.
rotate the cornerback up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you hear him say cloud, that's the corner to the flat. So you see the first letter in the disguise, the cloud to see, that's for corner. For sky, that's for safety.
Mm. Happen right here. One, two,
Hey, my
three.
brother, I'm enjoying your
Five.
teachings. Hey. Sometimes it's good to sit back and learn. You feel me?
Hey, facts,
Yeah.
PvP. Look, man. I'm a sponge on here, man.
Sometimes it's good
I
to
am a
sit back and listen
sponge,
and learn,
man.
man.
Facts. Put me on game, man. Yeah, this game was just a mess. This game was a mess, man. 4-man pressure. Only 4 guys, man. There's only 4 guys.
Who's
Of
that?
course, it
Icky?
was Icky.
Look at him, looking diabetic. Make me sick.
Oh my God! Look at look. Look how he threw.
Let me stop. I'm sorry. That ain't right. That ain't
Look
right.
how he threw this
That ain't
man.
right. That ain't right.
He smacked this man helmet and all, man. He's like, "Watch out, man."
Who you talking about?
Icky
Oh.
getting bullied.
Yo, Icky's matter of fact, how
He
do y'all
said,
feel
"Looking
about tackle
diabetic."
position? How do y'all feel about Icky at the left tackle position, man? Like Icky started off the year pretty
Look,
good.
I
I
mean,
like Brady Christensen here better.
I think he's done good, minus like 2 games probably. I think he's
Yeah.
done pretty well.
I can agree with that. But it's like when he have a down game, like it's really bad.
It's really bad, bro. Like it's
Facts,
it's it's
facts.
it's magnified like how bad he used to be in the past, like last year. But like when he's playing good, no one. I mean that's just the law of
Yeah.
life. When you're doing good, no one
Do
really cares.
do y'all think it may be because I like Damian Lewis, but he's been kind of iffy, a little bit.
As of
I'll
late,
just say average as of late. And then if
yeah.
you look at some of these defenses that we're facing, like when we faced Kansas City, Chris Jones was
hmm
traveling up and down the defensive line trying to find a weak spot. Michael Parsons was doing the same thing when we played Dallas, and they always
Yeah,
picked that left
yeah,
side of the field. They were
they did.
always attacking. When
Icky
we played
side.
Dallas, Michael Parsons was attacking Brady Christensen and Damian Lewis. Like
Yeah,
that's been like the weak link of the offensive line.
yeah. I peeped that, man. I was at that Dallas game, man. Like they was doing a good job with like finding their matchups on both sides of the ball. Like anywhere Horn was, they put CD on the opposite side. Anywhere where Icky was, they was most likely gonna put Parsons on his side or just pick on
Mm-hmm.
the weak link of that offensive line, man. They was
Mm-hmm.
moving around a lot. And they was just finding matchups,
Mm-hmm.
man. Just matchups.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Tony talking about? He said if the rest of the line is doing good, Icky is. If anything is slightly off, Icky has a rough game. Yeah, Icky is very up and
Yeah,
down. Man. I would give him his flowers a
yeah,
little bit,
Yeah.
man, because he has improved from last year. I mean, giving up 11 sacks was terrible, man. So he stepped up a little bit, but I'm still not bought in on Icky, man. I'm still not bought in. Not gonna call
yeah.
him the B word, but at the same time, for a sixth overall pick, I'm expecting better production out of you, especially in
Hey,
year
It,
three.
it'll be curious. It'll be curious to see what Carolina does with him when it's time for him to get that
Oh
contract.
yeah,
You
facts.
know what I'm saying?
Facts.
hey,
I
Tony,
honestly, go ahead.
can you give me a defensive play call in the huddle?
A defensive play.
Like
Yeah,
an
like a
NFL.
call, like a play call that's in the huddle. Like how would one sound?
Shit, I don't know because I ain't never
That's a
played.
good question. That's a real good
I
question.
ain't never played defense. I know it's simple. It's not like offense. Offense, you can have like 6 to 8 different calls. That means different things by positions. Um,
Yeah,
t-
I heard Cam Newton today. He was like empty the trips right 50. You know,
Yeah.
Scott dagger left
Look,
twitch.
PPP,
So I
man.
was like, what the
Them
heck,
offensive play calls, I could look, man. I forget things fast, man. Especially at a fast pace. If you pressuring me
man?
to remember that play call and relay it to everybody else, and you giving me literally a fucking paragraph of a play, I'm gonna
yeah,
forget, man.
Hey
Like
man,
fuck it,
but you know what?
I'd have said niggas go out there and catch the ball.
go get open. Fuck
Just catch it. Shoot. Get time for that.
it.
The
Facts,
heck?
man.
Oh yeah.
Facts, because
Zebra left
Lamar was talking
sky
about it on
dance. The
YouTube,
heck?
man. He had hold on. Let me see if I can pull that
Oh
clip up, man.
god.
That is these play calls are ridiculous, man.
Yo,
Ridiculously
and
long.
the other day I really sat down and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go on YouTube and I'm gonna listen to like some of these like different plays that they be calling.
Hmm.
The dude said trips it said he said empty the pistol no empty to trips right zebra something 50 dasher X. I was
Crazy.
like, yo, I said, what? And I know all these letters
So
are
the
for like the X and the Y and all that stuff like that, like Y crosses,
so
zebra. All I was like, yo, what
yeah,
the heck, man?
because a lot of it, the code words have their meaning. Like when they say
Yeah. Some of
uh
them are routes, some of them are
empty
protections.
the
Yeah.
clip. Empty clip, that means no running, nobody in the backfield. Trips right, 3 receivers to the right.
Mm-hmm.
They say something like zebra slash, which means really zebra slant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The S, you have to remember the first letter in whatever the word is like the code for the receiver or the running back or the tight end to know exactly what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
I
depends on the scheme too. Like I know a lot of their communication is different. Like
we
some
had
of them is
offensive
some of them is
calls when I was in
protection.
we had simple offensive calls when I was in high school, and we would say if we were running the ball, we would say a land animal. If we were passing the ball, we would say an air animal. So you may hear like blue dolphin,
Mm,
36 sweet. You know what I'm saying? Or you may
So,
hear
so, so 36 meant what?
the three back
the
going to the
three.
six.
Yeah, the three back, which is the tailback. The three is the tailback
Mm-hmm.
going to the six, meaning outside tackle. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
You may hear give you a real easy one. Say I dive 21. Yeah, I dive 21, which is the fullback gonna hit the one hole.
One hole.
You know what I'm saying? Which is really off the center.
mm-hmm.
Because one,
Well, it all
three,
depends on
five,
which what
seven
you
The
said
was to
left.
the
you said
left.
I formation,
Yeah, one
right?
three five seven to the left, 2 4 6 8
Yep.
to the right. So that means if you hear 21, I die 21, that means the fullback going off the left hip of the center.
He gonna start on the right and go to the left, right?
No, I dive. So you remember, I dive.
He's behind.
Quarterback to the
He's
center
Yeah.
behind. He's
Yeah,
is
he
behind the
behind
behind.
the
quarterback.
quarterback.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
Yeah.
it's the I dive 21. That's the fullback taking the ball off the left hip of the center.
Gotcha.
No gonna happen that, man. I want to hear these play calls. Let me pull these up real quick. Let me see what two we're talking about. Can y'all hear that?
No.
Repeat it after me, as if you guys are in the huddle. You guys can't. Hunter
I'm
twice.
sorry.
Once. All right, we got North Right Clamp, South Fox,
Hey.
East Top Pass 38, Top Gumby, XP Sweat. Let's go. Anyone?
Wait, hold on. Now wait a freaking minute there.
All right, we got North Right Clamp, South Fox, H Top Pass 38, Top Gumby, XP Sweat. Let's go.
See, I can't. Hell no, bro. Hell no.
All right.
I'll be one of them random
Can you play that and slow it down like stop it?
Let's see. Yeah, I got you. Can I? Let me see. I ain't never did it with a short.
All I heard was Gumby or Gummy. That's all I heard.
It's a way to slow these things down. Huh? It ain't giving me the option on a short.
Yeah, all I heard was Gummy. What the heck?
Man, I done lost the video.
You guys want to repeat it after me, as if you guys are in the huddle. You guys can. All right. Should I go once or twice saying it? Once. All right. We got North Right Clamp.
North Right Clamp.
Okay, hold on. Now wait. No. Monkey Captain Mo. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at Tua. I'm laughing at CJ in the comments saying when they said Turkey Burger, Tony knew he was going off tackle. That's what I'm sorry.
That wasn't funny to me. But y'all give him the attention that he looking for.
I'm sorry.
CJ, man. Y'all going back and forth is always hilarious, man. Always.
So North Right Clamp. North Right Clamp.
North Right Clamp.
To me, to me, that seems like, to me now, it seems like we're like blocking. We're blocking the right side of the line, maybe like with a wing, like with a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Well, what did he say? I forgot already. PPP. What did he say? North what?
It seems like it's a run play.
Well,
so think.
I don't know.
Think of this was like using a 10 personnel. You guys spread right 60, all go X comeback.
Man, Tony, stop. Tony, why you just cussed at me? Why you just cussed at me, man? Hey, you really just cussed at me. You know that, right?
So spread right. That's the first part of it, right?
Spread right.
2x2. Spread right. That's 2x2.
2x2.
60 is 6-man protection.
Oh, that's right. Because I was listening to Cam Newton today, and he called out 50, which means 5-man protection.
5-man protection.
Gotcha.
Or sometimes you hear 70, 74, like you 74 red. That's max protection.
Okay. So you okay.
Because now you talking about 7 men, and you bringing in all the receivers and your tight ends. It's like everybody's in to max protect.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's like I'm sorry, 7-man 74 says 74 is I believe if I'm correct, if I'm remembering correctly, is 7-on-4 max protection. But the first number is the max protection for the offensive line. So if you say 50 or 55, that's that. Probably if you say 55, that's 5-on-5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If 50, that's typically like 5-on-a-0 blitz.
5-on-a-0
number, yeah, the first number is what you what you really want to pay attention to for the offensive line, because that's what they're going to hear.
Okay.
They're going to hear what the protection is. Then they say all go. So all go is easy. That's all verticals. Everybody runs the go route.
Okay.
So if you're in a 2-by-2 formation, you're asking all 4 receivers to run a go route. But then they say X comeback. Well, whoever
Okay.
the X
So the X
whoever the
does
X
a comeback
receiver
route.
is runs a comeback route. Correct.
Okay.
So that's it. Spread right 60. I'll go X comeback.
Gotcha. Okay. Give me one more. Give me one more. And I'm gonna try to break it down in my mind.
Okay. Solo right 28 stretch.
Solo right. Okay, so that means it's one in the backfield going to the right. Solo right 21. That means I'm hitting the no, hold on, 21.
No,
21,
28. 28.
28,
Solo right
20.
28 stretch.
Solo right 28 stretch. That
Mm-hmm.
means I'm going. I know it's a stretch play. It's going outside of the tackle. No.
It's outside zone to the right. That's all it is.
So why? So why we just can't say outside zone to the right?
I don't know. Because listen,
Look, man,
every
I
team,
was always defense, bro. This shit
every offensive coordinator has a different calls. And these players, they go to different teams and stuff like that. They share information and stuff like that. So even when they check out of a play, at the line of scrimmage, or
Mm-hmm.
when they don't huddle and they just up tempo and they trying to just call the play out, you calling the play out loud so everybody can hear it. Well, if that
Right.
defense was on that offense, if that defensive player was on that offensive team, I mean not offensive team, if he was on that other team that's on offense, say last year, he
Right.
may be trying to pick up on something that he knew about when he was in practice and when
Right.
he played with them. So, they always try to change the verbiage. But the thing about it is that play call can have 32 different type of ways of saying it, but it's still an outside zone.
all in all, that
Yeah.
motherfucker's still outside.
Cause you got some coordinators like in college. I'll tell you what they do in college. They do it and they assign a play based off of, they may say Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne could be a whole play call within itself.
yeah,
But when they hear the quarterback say Lil Wayne, everybody know what they're supposed to do. Everybody on offense. Don't nobody know if nobody on defense know what Lil Wayne means.
Hey man, when I'm coaching flag football, I had a play that was called I formation double right give. All it was quarterback
Affirmation.
double right give. That means I had more to the right than to the left to go ahead and block,
Mm-hmm.
and we just kind of just set up some picks going down the field. But
So all that is off balance.
that's all it was, man.
mm,
That's all that's all it was, man. My Hey man, we ran that play so much, man. My son was like, "Our formation double right give." I said, "You know it. Why we gonna change it up?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Doug hit it right. That best call matchup was when Ken was talking to Clay Matthews.
Oh
He was like, "Oh,
yeah.
oh
you've been
yeah,
studying
yeah,
film,
yeah.
huh? Yeah,
That's that
yeah.
wheel
Okay,
route. That's
watch
that
this.
wheel route.
Then watching film, huh? Yeah.
Film,
That's
huh?
cool. Watch this.
Okay, cool. Watch this. Ready?
Ready?
Hey, that was a cold moment, man. That was a
Watch
cold
the
It
moment.
wheel.
was,
Watch the
bro.
wheel. Oh,
I
you
remember
been
hearing
watching
that on
film, huh?
TV. I
Okay,
remember hearing it
cool.
on TV too, man. Like at the time, I remember hearing it, and I was like, "Oh shit, you done gave it away." Nah, that they still scored off
Dog.
that shit. I was like, "Yo, yeah."
Every time I hear that, dog, I just chuckle. Cause hey, Ken was so damn smooth with it,
He
dog.
was,
He was
man.
on he was so smooth with it. Oh, you been studying film. Okay, cool. Watch that. Watch this.
That's cool.
Ready?
Ready?
Hey, facts, man.
180.
Oh shit.
I want to see what Joe Burrow talking
Yeah.
about real quick. What are you talking about? Oh shit! Hold on.
Hey,
So,
Quan, you messed it up, man. What you
Dice
doing?
right, F Fly, Whiskey Brady. Dice right numbers, 3 Jets, Spielberg. On one, right?
3
Trey right,
Jets, 3
closer,
receivers
karate,
going up. I
can,
know that.
12 duo, alert booty. On one, right?
Alert! What?
Alert what?
alert.
Wait,
Ooh.
hey, yo.
See, I don't
Hold on.
know. I don't know. That can mean something simple. That can mean
off tackle or some shit, off the ass of your tackle. I don't know.
hey, that deserves a pause.
Yeah, I would have been in the huddle. Hey, yo, pause, man.
Yeah,
Hey, don't.
yo, what
Off
we
the
not about to
what?
do is not alert
Oh
nobody
my
booty.
god, bro.
No, hell no.
I'm gonna be weak,
Hey,
man.
Riz. You see-
Where the hell Riz B come from, man?
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Alert
I, listen, I,
pause.
Weak,
listen.
bro.
I don't even want to play no more at that point.
Off his ass, man. Off his ass. Yeah, god damn, boy. You gotta chill with that.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
CJ, man.
What?
All out the same, man. I said,
Oh
watch
my
that ass. He
god.
said, watch that ass.
Oh God.
Wherever that ass go, you go. God damn it.
Hey,
Oh
watch you be
shit.
a pull from the guard, and you come.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness,
stupid as
man.
hell, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all boys for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of this thing. I got work in the morning. I ain't gonna hold you. I can sit up
Hey,
here and talk
yo,
with
you
y'all
gonna get
all
off
night,
what?
man.
What you gonna get
Y'all
off?
are hilarious, man.
Let me
And
stop.
shout out
I'm
to Tone
sorry.
for that knowledge today too. I appreciate that knowledge, man. We got to do more lives like this, man. Just football 1-on-1, man. Definitely. A lot of us need it. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of us out there need it, man. A lot of us out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm just waiting for the season to get over. There's some I'm gonna do that's just like just little short videos and put them out. But there's some that me and CJ we gonna put out and do live and just discuss some things, just
Word.
some basic stuff because I love technique too, so I'm all about technique. So I want to teach people different technique, what the scissor move is,
Okay.
stack and shed, long
Oh
arm,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, what's the
Oh
rip and the swim, you know things like that. 'Cause like I said, I'm all about the trenches. That's why I'm the pastor.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Tone from Two Fans in the Stands, man. Let them know where they can find you, man.
I thought I was trying to get some out of Prime. Prime ain't get it to me.
No, yeah. I ain't give it to you. I heard you. I heard you prime. I heard you priming.
Hey, but nah, man, you can find us, man. I'm one half of Two Fans in the Stands. You see my cousin and my other half in the chat, CJ. You can find us on all social medias at Two Fans in the Stands. You can also follow us on Twitter, which we are dubbed Twix at Two Fans ITS. We do our previews on Friday night, so tap in 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll do a recap Monday night at 6:30 p.m. So yeah, just check us out, man, and we definitely gonna have some things lined up, some different things to do throughout this off season. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Say less, man. Hey, PPP, I appreciate you coming up with me, man. Let them know where they
Yes,
can
sir.
find you.
Oh man, you can find me, this little country boy, trying to talk about the Panthers, man, on Panthers Prime Podcast at all social media handles, man.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to you too, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Nick Tri-State. He pulled up earlier, man. Shout out to Young Landon, man. Young Landon. I ain't seen little Landon in a minute, man. Little Landon. Shout out to Lil Landon out there, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the panel. Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Appreciate all the super chats and stuff like that y'all done dropped throughout the live. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all stay tuned. I might do another live play-by-play for the last game of the season, man. Y'all hit that notification bell so you do not miss it, man. As always, stay true to yourself. Keep being you. Follow those dreams, turn those dreams into goals, and go get it, fam. Love you guys. Peace.